I know I'm saying hi to nobody. Hi, nobody. But I'm here. Zach, what's going on? Mike, what's up, man?
Whether the repair is a simple
Anyway,
complex sensor or anything else, RockAuto.com has the parts you.
Jen's video driving stick. You guys get on there and tell her if she doesn't, get in that record yet with me in the next few days, a week, and then go in lesson number 2, 3, and 4, and conquer it so she can be starting on.
nothing much. You're just freezing your butt off in Florida? Highly doubt it. My temperature thing says 27 degrees. It's 26 degrees. And the sensor's up by the house, so. Fonky, my man. Who's Fonky? Not much. Dealt with an ice storm in New Mexico. Really? An I-40 now in Oklahoma parked for the night. Mm-hmm. 29 here in Georgia, and funky, that's cold to us. Oh, wham, wham, wham. I was out. It's been like that temperature all day today. I've been in my hoodie, so save me a spot on the panel. Got to throw my jacket on and outside for a quick ass smoke. What's up there, dude?
Hello.
Got 7 people in here, and nobody's talking. That's wrong. That's a weird thumbnail. Why did that thumbnail come up? I don't know. I didn't put one up. That must be my default. All right.
Oh, good. That's good. It's going to be 58 on Sunday. That's going to suck.
15 on Sunday down there?
No, it's going to be, they're saying Sunday it's going to be 58, and it's only going to be, it's going to go 58 to 52 Sunday. I'm like, oh, good.
Oh, 58.
Yeah.
With
rain.
We go in Lake Michigan when it's 58 degrees. What's up, Mike?
Not much. You hear me?
4? Yeah. Just sitting here. Ford Blue has stepped into the chat.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It does not feel like 56. Nah.
Well, it's 56.
By me, they say it's 54, yet it feels like 56. Not to me. Feels like 40. Because the wind just, for no reason, keeps blowing. It's making it worse. And I'm already having to put gloves on because this is getting terrible to me.
You're inside.
I have windows open.
Why do you got the windows open?
My parents did. We turn the air off when it's hot, when it's not hot. And it decided it was like the weather would decide it wanted to be like, I'm going cold now. So they're like, oh, turn the air off. I'm like, oh, great.
Well, here you go. Now it is 25 outside, and it feels like 14. So
It's 34 here.
oh yeah, you guys freaking a warm day then, man. And
Yeah.
91 Mustang LX, what's up? Broken Tool, what's happening? Stupid fast truck. Now he's got a vet that Sublime could beat. Oh, I said it. I only say that because I saw him actually do it. So,
That says someone gonna fall asleep first.
well, no, it wasn't Sublime. It was the slower car. It was Mobs. Mob beat him. I got video of that, I think. But no, that's cool. He wanted a C8. He got one. Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
Get what you want.
I wonder if they corrected that.
Here's the bargain.
howdy.
What's going on, bargain man?
What'd you say?
I said, what's going on, bargain man?
Bargain man.
Yeah, it's finding the bargains
What do you mean?
on that stuff. The engine stuff.
Oh, for your car.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Justin
I
goes,
can't
he goes-
hardly hear you. Let me find my headphones.
He goes, yep, Mob beat one.
I actually got these the other day too. I think no, yesterday. I got some catalogs.
What?
I
Summit?
have I have
Oh.
2. I have 3 or 4 more coming in like 2 weeks.
I have to have a bunch of catalogs when I get home.
So 200 more horsepower. 200 more horsepower will do that, yeah. But
Yeah, one of my classes, which I originally thought it wasn't going to take the turn for the worse, decided it did, and I guess we called the college, and turns out I have to do the stupid certification, which is just awesome, just what I wanted to do. Can't believe it.
Oh, okay.
I found out that they were like, yeah, there's no way you can get around that. I'm like, well, that's depressing. How dare you? And I gotta do it. Yay.
you're all right. Yeah? You okay?
All right. So, technical.
What did he say?
I have no clue. Technical difficulties. Oh, technical difficulties.
No, I heard him. I don't know if he was cutting out or not.
It did sound like that. I want to put this up. My internet's been really bad late for the past 2 days now, and I don't know why.
Well, they've
Can
been.
you guys hear me now?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Okay. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties, guys. Jesus. So you said hello, bargain man, because of the engine stuff that I got you?
Yes.
All right. So did it work out? Did you get the pistons and the rings and all your parts?
I haven't ordered those yet, but I got the lifters and the rods.
And you seen with the 64cc heads, that'll put you at 10.3 compression.
Right.
Yep.
93. Yep.
Yep. And even if it's a hair more, you'll be okay with a
Yeah.
good tune. So,
Yeah,
did you guys
Justin-
see my little video I dropped today?
Oh no, you dropped one?
Yeah, it was just like a short.
Well, I didn't. I've been looking at YouTube here for a little bit. I didn't see one. I didn't get any notification.
Talking about bargain. Oh, that's because you ain't subbed to me.
No, I went too.
I am. I don't know. It never sent me any either, which is odd. I don't know what's wrong with my. Everything is breaking
You
on
talking
me.
about the video I commented?
Oh, I am.
You talking about the video I commented on earlier?
Let me make sure they didn't do what I think they do because they seem to do that to me.
Does it have a engine in the back of a Escort?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
uh-huh.
okay. It's got 1K views already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got 3 out of it. 3 or 4.
See this
What's that?
Eskimo suit I got on?
Yep. So when you get a good deal, you got to make shit happen, not make
That's right.
excuses.
That's right.
Did you see it, Salty?
No, I didn't, buddy. I just now logged in. Didn't get a chance to see it.
I got a 2017 F-150 twin turbo EcoBoost motor with 37,000 miles on it hanging out of the back of my Ford Escort.
Is that, you said a 3.5?
No, 2.7.
Oh, fuck that engine.
Why?
I'd still be good. Still be a badass motor for a damn Fox body though, regardless.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah.
going to put it in that 61 unibody.
there you go. It's not a 6,000-pound truck.
No, it's a 61 unibody F100.
I know it's not a 6,000-pound truck, is what they put them in.
No, but he's gonna
Right.
cut that. He's gonna cut that truck all to fucking pieces anyway and put
Yep.
hydraulics and all that shit all over it. So
Airbags,
He's real-
not hydraulics.
okay, well he's really gonna lighten it up even more than it already is.
Uh-huh.
I love Dover's freaking truck, but his freaking drive shaft blew up on the
Did
major.
you see that shit, man? It fucked a lot of shit up, didn't it? I was like, damn.
I still gotta watch it.
That flyby was freaking epic that Caleb got. I'm like, dude, that is so badass. And then he zoomed in, go,
Yeah, fucking parts started flying out from under the truck all over the
and
ground.
the truck started
Howdy,
fish
everybody.
tailing.
Hey, I don't know. Did you see Caleb's video today?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, I don't know if you're interested in those wheels, but Alex, did you see the little black coupe that Alex bought after he sold the little truck he got from Booster? The black coupe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they just put us. Well, I don't really spoiler alert, but I'll go ahead and spoil it because it just went in Caleb's video. They put a set of black Rovos on that black coupe today. And dude, I'm telling you, those freaking Rovos look awesome on a fucking Fox
Yeah.
body. Holy shit, they look good.
I'm not sure what robos are.
Yeah, they're called Rovos, R-O-V-O. And they got
Rovo,
315. Yeah, they got 315s on the rear. Man, I'm telling you, if you look at those wheels, they would look freaking. I know you already got a set, but they would look freaking awesome on Black Sunshine. That car would set that freaking car off.
And if they're black, I don't know.
Well, you're a black kind of guy, so I mean,
Well,
you like everything black, so
I know,
you don't like nothing chrome or polished. So
right, but like on my car, it's gonna have. Unfortunately, the rims are, they are what they are. But I got a good deal on them. They're good rims, and then I'd eventually like to get those black chrome. See, to offset all the black, you'd want something shiny, but not over shiny. You know what I mean? So black chrome fits that pretty good, I think.
yeah, I mean, you would just have to go take a peek at his video and fast forward to like 1 minute and 35 seconds, and you would actually see the car with the wheels on it. You would see what I'm talking about. It looks
Wow,
really good. Man.
You know, pretty specific spot.
Yeah. 'Cause literally, I was just watching his video when you went live. That's why it's so fresh in my mind. So I had to fast forward past all the giveaway bullshit that Caleb does, and they go right into the car. So.
So here's the deal. My F-150 EcoBoost, my engine and training and computer and wiring and everything I took out of a 2016 F-150 that's got like 17,000 miles on it, and it was totaled out. Well, the valve cover, the intake manifold are broke. So I bought this one. It's got like 37,000 miles on it. The oil pan's broke and part of the block is broke, but it has all the pieces that I need. But I got it for a really killer deal. And it still rotates, and it rotates nice and smooth. So it has all the pieces, including the turbos that I need. There are extra turbos. So I just couldn't pass up the deal. I had to go fetch it.
Well, damn, since you got two of them, man, and which I know one of the blocks are no good because you said it was busted. So what I was going to say, though, that would actually be because I personally have never seen it done. And I know you can pull that shit off, unlike me, because I'm a dumbass when it comes to all this new shit. I would really like to see one of those swaps one day in a Fox body because I really think it would do good in a Fox body because the Fox body is so damn light.
Well,
So
they've done.
I keep leaning. Oh, go ahead.
They've done a 2.3. I think Caleb went down to Dallas Speed Shop, and they got a 2.3 in a Fox coupe. And you got House of Dula on YouTube, who's got a 79 coupe that he's swapping I think a
2.3.
2.3. Yeah, it's a 2.3 EcoBoost.
And you said yours is what, 2.7, Blue?
Mine's a 2.7 twin turbo V6.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
See-
theirs are all 4 cylinders.
See, now that would just be a bad motherfucker in a Fox body. I do believe it would put down some really good power.
And
And it would be
I
really
am
lightweight
still,
too. So.
I'm still going back and forth. I don't know. So the reason so originally I was going to put the 2.7 EcoBoost in the car that is the GT500 Fox.
Mhm.
That's originally what I bought the EcoBoost motor and training and stuff for.
Okay.
That's what I was going to do with it. Then I got my hands on the 08 GT500 engine and said, oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Everything changed.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
then I find, because see, I have a 302 and an AOD that I was going to put in my unibody truck. And then when I got the GT500 engine, I was like, you know what? That EcoBoost motor's light. It's all aluminum. It's small. It'll be fuel efficient. And I could put it in that old school truck and lay it on the rocker panels on airbags with the 22s. And just that's what I want to do. And I thought, well, with that little bitty motor with the 6-speed tranny, it'll lift up nice and it'll lift up quickly. It'll be a cool ass truck to throw together. So that's why I thought that.
But realistically, because if I remember right, didn't you say that unibody had a lot of rust in it?
That's why I wanted that truck. That's why I bought that truck, is because it does have a lot of rust. And for me to set it on the Crown Vic frame, you have to cut the floorboard and the bed out anyway. So don't cut up a nice truck, cut up a rusted truck.
Yeah, I agree.
Since I want to lay it on bags on 22-inch rims on a rare ass truck, you want one that's rotted so you can cut the floors out, lay it all the way down on the rocker panels, and I'm not destroying something that's sacred.
That's what I say about Fox body. Some people call me a purist. It's like, no, I'm saying don't cut them up to put cages in them and shit like that, or mini tub them. When it's a good car, don't do that.
Right.
You know,
Well,
if you want to find a wreck, one that's rusting out or something that you're going to cut up, then fucking cut that up, man. But don't be doing it to a nice freaking Fox.
see, I disagree with that and the only reason why I disagree with that is because to me, when you cage it and you mini tub it, to me, you're really not cutting up the car. You're actually stiffening up the car the way it should have came from the factory. Because we all know they're unibodies. People are making these cars do things that these cars and this chassis was not designed to do.
But there's stuff you can do without having to do that. I mean, there's like full length sub connectors. Then you can do pan-hard bars. You can do, I think I was just talking to Mob about this. There's like in the Team Z's got the like stabilizer. It's like a weird stabilizer bar that goes between the two upper rear control arms. I mean, there's stuff like that you can do underneath.
No, you're talking about the anti-roll bar.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, you're talking about the anti-roll bar. It's
There's
basically the same.
Panhard
It's the
bar,
same thing.
but they made it so it's tucked up and out of the way.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
it's above. It's up close to the shock towers in the rear.
So when I was
Upper shock
younger,
towers.
I didn't give a shit if you cut them up. If you were making them cool or faster, then that didn't bother me. Now, as I'm getting older,
What's up, Bama?
and they're getting harder to find, they're getting harder to get your hands on in good shape. It's getting harder, and I'm starting to come to the belief that you don't chop up a nice one. You don't chop up a rare one. You can chop up the hatchbacks that are rotted, the fucking convertibles that are rotted, the coupes
Exactly.
that are rotted. Those are the perfect cars to chop up because they're already rotted. And especially if you're going to do a tube chassis, those are the best ones to do.
Well, yeah,
Um,
but if you're taking an existing car though, like just say we'll use just say Funky's Ginger. We're just going to use it for an example. If all you're doing,
that's
if
an
all we're
air-
doing, yeah, but look, so all I'm saying is if all we're doing is putting through the floor for subframe connectors, we put in a small cage like a 6-point or something, and everybody, we all know we want bigger tires on the rear of our car. That's just the way it is. So mini tubbing it, as long as the mini tubs are done right, you're really not hurting the car.
Yeah, you are.
No, well, see, I have a different opinion on it. I don't think you are. Like I said, the chassis was never made to do what we are asking these chassis to do these days with all the amount of power we're putting in these cars.
Yeah, but there's other ways to do it than to cut them up.
So my race car was in really, really good shape when I started on that car. And it just slowly climbed up and changed over the years. I've had that car since 2006. I won't ever get that car. That car's had this build that it's in now is like its 5th build. And I won't get rid of that car. That car, I mean, somebody would have to offer me something completely retarded for that car. That car will be passed down to my kids. So everything I've done to it, it's mine. It's not like I'm going to try to sell it for profit.
Yeah.
Yes, I cut it off at the firewall and did a tube front clip. Yes, it's the 3/4 chassis car. It's not a chassis car, but it's from, it's chopped up. I know now that I wish I wouldn't have done that because they're so hard to get. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I already did it. It's too late. I can't go backwards.
Said Funky is a purist. He doesn't even care for the aftermarket wheels.
That's true. He's still running the ponies.
Yeah, the wheels have really got to jump out to me and pop for me to like them. It's like my F-150. I like stock F-150 wheels. People are like, what? I got my favorite stock F-150 wheels on my F-150, and they're the older, like 2012, 2013 FX4 rims.
I do like those wheels.
I'm doing the same thing you are, though. I'm doing the same thing you are. It's just like on my 97 Silverado. I still got the stock, ugly aluminum wheels on that truck, but I like those aluminum wheels. I know they're heavy as hell. I just like the styling of them. That's why I just don't ever change them. I keep them on there. What's up, Mr. Gary? How you doing, sir?
Hey, I popped on here, man. You guys were like having a discussion, and I'm sorry.
Well, butt in. Everybody else does.
I gotta agree with Funky. You know what I'm saying? These Fox bodies are getting to the point now where they're getting really, really. They wish they never cut them up.
Yeah,
I do. I wish I wouldn't have cut mine up.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's the thing. So I have to agree with Funky. If you want to build a car like that and put a cage and stuff in it, then I'm with Blue Gauge. Buy something that's rotted to the ground, because you can buy all the parts for them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even buying a rotted Fox body these days is not even cheap anymore.
I agree, but
it's not.
There's no use to ruin a good one.
You can buy the whole floor, parts of the pan. You can buy freaking fenders. You can buy the rear quarter panels. Now, those aren't the easiest thing to replace, but it can
it can still be done though. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It can still be done.
And the cool thing is, and from 79 to 93, everything is pretty much interchangeable. I mean, if
Yeah.
you've got to go to the salvage yard and cut a quarter panel off of a 79 Mustang coupe to put on your 93
Mhm.
Mustang coupe, that quarter panel will work.
Just the
If
fenders
you've
are-
got to go cut it off of a convertible and put it on your 93 coupe, it will work.
yeah, the fenders.
And you
are-
can even section a hatchback quarter panel from right the body line down, and it'll work pretty much. So,
Right.
and all the floor pans are the same, and you can even take the floor pans. You have to do some sectioning, but all the way to 04, you can take the floor pans out of its salvage.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like my Fairmont, you know, the car's so solid. There's no way I'm cutting it up.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
You know.
But if you don't do something to stiffen it up,
Oh, I will.
yeah, if you don't do something to stiffen up, the problem is these cars, like I said, we're asking these chassis to do things these things were not designed to do, and you're going to wind up twisting the shit out of the chassis.
No.
So you got to do something to stiffen that chassis up, make it
Well,
handle
I'm
the
not.
power
I'm not
that
saying
we're
you
all
should.
putting to it.
I'm not saying you shouldn't put like sub connectors. Absolutely, and the same thing with upper and rear control arm or torque box reinforcements. I mean, I got no problem with people doing that. That's understandable,
Yeah, I did all that with the Fairmont.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
I believe that Fox Body should have fucking frame connectors the moment you buy it. If it doesn't have it, you need to take your ass and get frame connect. Automatically, that should be law.
Yeah.
But you know
Well,
what?
so
Ford-
the torque
Ford
box
Blue-
reinforcement should have been the same thing too. I
But
agree.
Ford Blue, I'm going to tell you something. Those ever since Mustangs were made, they should have been attached.
Yep.
But
yep, I
but
agree.
okay, so if you want to go that far, the Dodge Darts, the Plymouth Dusters, the Roadrunners, the Camaros, the fucking Trans Ams, every one of them unibodies should have had frame connectors from day one.
I agree.
Every one.
100%. I agree.
Because
Yep.
they had to put them on there to make them to stiffen them up.
Everybody knew we were going to hot rod these cars from the get-go. They should have came with the frame connectors. And let's say that they didn't come installed. They should have been in the trunk.
At least it should have been an option we could have got from the dealership.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Mach 1 went even further with the torque box reinforcements and had them weld up all the steel around it.
That's
That's
the
what I
smart
do,
thing
too.
to do. Yeah, that's the
That's
smart
what I
thing to
do too.
Yeah.
So you were talking about the thing that goes in between the
Yeah.
control arms. Yeah, that's the relocator.
So if you're talking about the part on the top of the rear end where the control arms bolt to, yeah, that's
Yeah.
Team Z's relocation
That's the
brackets.
relocator. I got that on the Fairmont. But the other thing you're talking about that goes frame to frame is called the what, Funky? I mean, Salty?
Anti-roll
Anti-roll
bar.
bar.
Anti-roll
Anti-roll
bar. So
bar.
that goes
Yeah,
that goes from the top, the frame up at the top.
So
there.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
talking
it's
to
the
Mob
top of the shock
earlier.
towers. Right there,
I was
top of the
talking
shock
to
tower.
Mob
Goes
earlier,
one
and
to
I
the
said
other.
I thought you did it, but I think it was Brutal.
Brutal
that-
did it.
Yeah, he had on his car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
haven't
I mean-
done-
Oh, wait. Brutal put the upper S boxes in too.
Yeah.
He put those aftermarket control boxes in his car for adjustments like I have in mine. Except he went with that the name is that brand. He went with a different brand, like not Granatelli. It's one of those like Italian names.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name either.
It's real
But, I mean-
fancy.
If you go look at 50 Tuss's video on the little car that he calls Approach Stalker, you can see what actually happens when you don't do the torque box reinforcement in the rear. He completely separated his shit. Literally
it happens.
separated that shit.
It happens.
Like-
It happens to all of them because
Like
they
when he
just
welded a steel plate to
Especially
stiffen
on
up
a
my
stick
frame
shift.
to take abuse off road.
But yeah, even a stick shift is the worst because you're putting all that torque in it at one time.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And plus, it don't help that he leaves it 4,800 to $5,000 on a set of slicks, and he's standing the son of a
Yes,
bitch on the rear
Proline.
bumper.
Proline, yes, the New Edge Mustang convertibles came with frame connectors. The Fox Body convertibles came with angle iron that was riveted all along the pinch weld, and there was braces that went from the pinch weld into the torque boxes and into the subframe. It did help all the way until you start putting power to it.
Then they had them bars up front on the K member too, didn't they?
Uh-huh. that
Yeah.
go from the pinch weld and the frame rail
Yeah.
to the K member. Yep.
The way I look at it, as long as we got Fox body convertibles, we got plenty of parts cars.
Didn't they
Right.
do this to the SSPs too? Didn't the SSPs have those on the front K members too?
Say it again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear all of it.
The SSPs, didn't they have those bars for the K members like that too? Like
Yes. Not all of them.
See you later, Broken Tool.
I think only the later ones.
Okay. I know I've seen them on there.
Later, Broken Tool. If you're belling on us, you have a good night, man.
Later, Broken Tool.
But Carbon, he's all freaking excited right now.
Oh, you ain't lying. That dude
Yeah.
is
Did he
fine.
pick his engine up?
He's happy as a pig
No.
and shit.
I would want him to explain it to you, Ford Blue, because I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Exactly. He
Yeah.
called me earlier, dude, and that dude, you could tell just by on the phone call, he was gleaming. That dude
It's
was happy as
good.
hell.
Here's Carbon. Matter of fact, you know what?
I will drop down so he can come up.
Well, I mean, hold on a second. Let's
He's
see if we
not
can.
here.
I mean, without a problem.
He's just in the
Zach,
chat.
Zach, would you mind dropping
Listen.
down just for a couple of minutes, buddy? Would that be okay with you?
Yeah.
So here's Carbon.
Okay.
But like I said, it's something he needs to bring
Yeah,
up. I don't
so-
want to say nothing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah.
said, don't say anything.
Yeah. I know.
So,
It wasn't me.
All right.
They said you called the people who blew or starting to blow the whistle, buddy. I
Look, all I said is he was gleaming. I didn't say nothing else. That was it.
I said, stop. Don't do it.
Hey, I'm waiting for another certain somebody to could pop in this live stream and be a happy man too.
I like the Steeda subframe connectors the best.
I like to go get the tubing to do it myself.
I like Detroit Speeds. I like Detroit Speeds.
You guys
Fucking,
got those. You ever see those skyjackers that they got?
Okay.
with the rear
Yep,
control
yep.
arms?
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
Those things are freaking badass.
Yep, but I like Detroit Speeds damn weld-in 3 to 4 subframe connectors.
Yes, they
that's-
are
that's-
the most beautiful set that you can buy off the shelf.
Yep, they are a badass piece. Detroit
I know.
Speeds.
Detroit Speed.
Yep, that's a
Okay.
badass. That whole set, everything that comes with that set is badass.
Cutting up a car.
They did it right. I'm gonna tell you right now, they did it right.
Carbon, are you working?
Nope.
So I bought the wife a newer vehicle today.
Oh, did you?
Did you buy it? What kind of broom did you get her? No, I'm
Did you
kidding.
get her? Hey, did you get her a Chevy SS?
Nope, we got her a Edge ST.
Okay.
Oh, sweet, nice man.
So what we need to see now is we need to see Street Slayers and Cobra Kim go at it.
There we go. Race.
Who got on the panel? Who jumped on the panel?
Carbon, what's going on, buddy?
It is a happy day in Mobville.
What's up, Mr. Mobster?
What's up, House?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't. Maybe when I got my GTR back from BCP, I can't remember the last time I was this happy about car shit. After 2 years of looking, I have finally found my turbo manifolds.
Well, congratulations. Where were they?
Pardon me. Whew.
Damn, don't put it in so far.
I know, right?
Mob.
I was gonna say, spit it out. I don't belong to you.
They were at Livernois.
They were at Livernois the whole time?
Yeah, see, I had remembered giving them the turbo manifolds, right? But I couldn't remember if I had ever picked them up.
There's a new Crown Vic.
So I was absolutely blown away when I showed up there today to get my engine, and the manifolds were sitting right next to the engine. And I was like, oh my God, the car gods have friggin' answered my prayers. Yes, we have a turbo kit. Finally, we have a complete turbo kit. I'm like, oh my God, finally.
I was going to ask you, did you look at them closely and see if the O2 buns was already welded in?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm almost positive it's in the downpipe.
It should be in the downpipe.
Yeah, I'm
Most of
almost
them are in the
positive it's
downpipe.
downpipe.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because
almost positive.
before the turbo, the exhaust gets so hot and I mean, some people say you can read it there, but most people say you want to read it 12 inches or more after the exit of the turbo.
That's what
That,
she
that
said.
counts for me out. You said 12 inches, brother. I was lost from there.
That's what hey.
Count me out of the conversation.
Prolong's got me intrigued about this new Crown Vic. I want to see a picture of it.
Who's
I
got
know.
you?
I'm thinking I want to cut out and go look.
Well,
Oh, I was going to say something else. I don't know if y'all started.
pulling it up.
We'll pull it up.
No, it's not. It's pulling old pictures up.
So hang on. Who was it that said it? It was Proline, right?
Yeah.
It's Proline. Proline, quit playing with us, man. You're fucking with our feelings here.
So who let the cat out of the bag that I was on cloud 9?
It wasn't me.
Salty. It's his
Salty did. Salty did. Hey, look, all I said is that you were gleaming. That was it. I didn't say nothing about what's going on. I just said you were gleaming. That was it.
Yeah, it is. Okay, here it is.
Dude, Mob is on top of the freaking
It looks
world
like a
right
cross
now,
between
boys.
a Taurus and a Mustang.
Full screen.
Go full screen and show us then.
I can't get that thing.
That keeps me from damn looking it up.
So there's
Hey,
a
fucking
lot
with our
to
feelings
talk
here.
about. There's a lot to talk about when it comes to what happened today at Livernois Motorsports. And I do not want to share it on Funky Stream other than the fact that I got my turbo manifolds. But definitely tune into my live stream on Monday because there's a lot you guys are going to want to hear.
That is gorgeous.
That's actually that's a good looking freaking car.
That is sick as fuck. And Proline said 500 horsepower and rear wheel drive.
I say it looks like a cross between a Mustang and a Taurus.
I like
It's
it.
It
actually
kind of
looks-
also looks like that Jaguar that they used to have too.
Yeah, I like that.
It
It's
almost
sick as
kind of looks
fuck.
like a damn Chrysler 300 too.
I like it.
You know what they're doing, right? They're trying to go back after the police department and get all their damn business. That's why.
Oh, if they do, if they come out with that, it will snatch
Oh.
the police departments.
Oh,
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to get their damn car, get the police department back away from Dodge.
Yep.
What you know what is be a good thing since Dodge is going all
Why do you
electric
guys
with their
say
shit.
that?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh
See,
yeah,
that looks
they're
good.
definitely
That
going after
thing
the car.
looks sick.
Those wheels are sick as hell.
Yeah, those
You know
are,
what,
Oh, that's sick.
those look
You know how
like,
many?
those look like Detroit steel wheels.
You
Uh-huh.
know what? You know how many people's gonna get the first ticket behind getting pulled over by that sumbitch, not realizing it's a police car?
Hey, those wheels need to be on my GT500 Fox.
Well, that's Detroit steel wheel. They're here in Detroit over, well, not here, but they're in Detroit. He's the same guy who owns Mob Steel, which is
Oh, the television show used to be Mob
well,
Steel.
they only had one. They only had one season, which was ridiculous because they had some cool cars on there.
Isn't
but-
that the show that with the very first episode was something like their 4-door Lincoln with the suicide doors?
It could have been. I don't know. They did a Bronco, and like a late '70s Bronco that they made yellow and plaid. I think it was pretty cool. Came up pretty cool. And then the one my favorite was on there. I didn't even know was a real car. Was a Mercury Turnpike Cruiser.
Never even heard of it.
I was like, "What the fuck?" Is
Pull it
that?
up and show it
You know?
to us.
That's
And
what she
then
said.
and then they ended up it's kind of based off a Lincoln Continental with when it had the back window that came down,
Mhm.
but it's a Mercury.
Now, question: are they gonna put the Coyote platform in that new Crown Vic, or are they gonna go with the EcoBoost setup?
Proline said Coyote.
Well, if they go with the Coyote, that's gonna be a badass ride.
If they go Coyote, I agree with Proline. It's going to take the Charger market away from Dodge.
And you know what? Mob might have a reason to finally trade in the old show to get a new Crown Vic.
That would be sick, dude.
Yeah, it would.
How are you doing, Barbecue Mike?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just trying to get my ass home.
I was going to ask you, have you started talking? You and Funky started talking about what me and you talked about the other day, Mike?
It's already been planned.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have you guys started talking about it on the live stream yet?
Road trip.
No.
Okay, I was just curious. I'm not going to say that. That's why I was asking you.
Let the game.
I just found out about it. What, yesterday, Funky?
I think so. Yeah.
And Funky,
Yeah,
I
I
want to
didn't
say,
even
dude,
know.
you're a good dude, man. You're a good dude for stepping up. That's actually really cool of you, man.
Hey, like I told him, I said I should probably cross the Mississippi at some point in my life.
Well, the good thing about it, all these parts that you have been wanting to get from Ford Blue, now you can pick them up in person
I
and
know.
not pay
I
no
told
shipping
Mike
charges.
I told Mike, I said, "Great, I'm going to a supermarket for Fox parties."
There you go.
What did I say? I said that you're just going to come see all my garbage.
Fucking be breaking into a 401k.
Hey,
Hey,
you guys,
now, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Mach 1 and I got a little pact going. We're going to try to get my Fox body and his Fairmont to Ford Takeover in 2024.
Sweet. That'll be cool.
So instead of rolling around in an S550, man, bring the Fox body to Ford Takeover.
I'm even thinking about painting it jade green.
Then that way we can see a Fox body versus Fairmont race down the strip.
You didn't want to do that.
You never know, because he's gonna be badass off the line. He's gonna cut a hell of a 60-foot.
Win, draw, or lose, we'll have fun.
Yeah,
That's
damn
right. That's right. That's all that matters, right?
It ain't about the
No, I wish you'd
competition. It's about the friggin' camaraderie.
Yeah, Mr. Mach 1 though, he's gonna be hell off the line though. That 60-foot's gonna be a monster.
I'm just doing it to have fun, guys. That's it.
Right? I just want the shit scared out of me. I miss it.
Oh, you will be in that Fox, because I promise you, it will not handle like that 500 in that GTR. You can count on it. It's not gonna handle like that.
Yeah, Funky
The Fox
told me that
body, you're
today.
gonna have
He
to
said-
drive that shit.
Yeah, Funky told me that today when I talked to him off camera. He's like, that thing's not going to go around turns like the friggin' GTR.
And I'm gonna tell you, and it's not gonna be sucked. It's not gonna be sucked down to the track like your GTR and your 500 is neither, because that car, Fox bodies don't have the downforce.
I learned that. I went rolling in a left turn, following a GTR at his speed.
Mach 1.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I apologize. I was interrupting.
I found out at that particular curve at 110, I needed to let off the gas.
Yeah, but
I was just rolling with the moment, and all of a sudden my car goes, "Hey, I'm not like gonna turn anymore."
Stupid Fast Truck is asking Mach 1 questions about trans.
Okay. Oh no, that is fucking sweet.
That's beautiful.
That's a retractable hardtop, ain't it?
No,
that would be a Mercury
Turnpike Cruiser.
I am trying to think of the original name.
It is Mercury Turnpike Cruiser.
It's a what?
The original name was Park Lane.
Okay.
Hey, Funky, send me a picture of that Crown Vic.
Oh, he's gonna start working on Mrs. Mob already.
I'm gonna go show her.
Hey, look here. We gotta talk.
We gotta talk. No, this boy needs a new truck before he needs a new friggin' daily car. But it's still friggin' sweet.
Damn right.
Well, folks, I'm gonna friggin' hop out of here. I just wanted to come in here and clear the air before someone blew all the friggin' good news to everybody.
Oh, what nobody?
Before somebody did your ejaculation for you?
Right.
Listen, I was putting a stop to it before it happened.
Car Mob's like, at least I want to hold it in my hand.
Right.
What's up, JPP? I haven't seen JPP in a while.
Yeah.
Salt and slap yourself.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, man. All I said that he was gleaming. I didn't release any information about nothing. I just said he was gleaming.
And you said JPP at the same time.
Yeah,
no, that was Ford Blue. That wasn't me.
JPP's about to do some major work.
JPP, what's up, buddy? Hey, we're gonna be building our Fox body, JPP. Imagine that.
I'll be building a Fox body, but I'm not sure if it's going to be mine right away.
Right.
No, it sounds like you're gonna be building a Mike one here soon. Because I'll tell you, Mr. Mike is happy as hell. He's happy. I talked to him the other day on the phone, dude, and he was driving.
Not running yet?
Hey, I was talking to him the other day on the phone. I thought he was gonna bust a nut in the driver's seat of that damn truck.
Hey, here's Sublime. I'm gonna pop off here because I'm gonna spend a little time with the wife.
Yep.
All
Same
right.
here.
I'll talk
All
with
right.
you guys a little bit
Hey.
later. on.
Later,
You
folks.
two
Later,
gentlemen have a
guys.
good night if we don't see you up on the panel more tonight.
What's up, Fat Boy Fox?
What's up, fat boy? And JPP, hello. And
So
everybody else in the chat, hello. And
now,
Sublime, go ahead.
what was you saying, Funky,
About what?
about the Fox body?
I said no. I said you got to get one running for him.
I'm building it.
Oh, so that's what we do. We just order them from you now.
If you want to pay for it, yeah.
All we got to do is
I
show up
mean,
and drive it.
It's just going to be a stock car it's just going to be a stock Mustang coupe. The engine and transmission have 80,000 miles on it. I'm going to take the engine apart. I'm going to put gaskets in it, pressure wash everything, paint the engine, pressure wash everything underneath the hood, put the engine and tranny in with a new front seal, new pan gasket, new rear tail housing gasket, put it in, and then I'm going to roll all the 5-lug under it too, I guess, because I have 5-lug wheels. I'm just
There
going to
you
make it 5-lug,
Damn.
and
He gets it all. He gets it all.
Hey,
just
no.
like that.
What kind of 5-lug wheels did you say you had?
it's if the video I did the other day, it's got those 17-inch ponies on that car on the convertible. It's the one I just did the other day. The greenish.
Okay. Yep.
Those are the
Okay, I
wheels
remember
that I have
Funky
for it.
Stangs.
Yep,
What's
they'll look
going
good on there.
So-
here, dude?
So it's
17-inch wheels look good on the Fox, man. They feel like a spindle wheels real good.
it's just the 94, 95 pony wheels. I didn't even look at them to tell you if they're 16s or 17s. So somebody, hey, Sublime, your echo's horrible.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Well, you got
Close
an echo.
Close your other window.
I don't have another window open.
You're
Got something going on.
It's
Happy to
paused.
you come in.
It's paused, bro. Is it still doing it?
Not when you talk. It is when anybody else talks.
I don't hear anything else on the panel, any other echo. Here, let me go out and come back in.
Now it's all gone now, ain't it?
Uh-oh,
Yep.
we got somebody else in here. Wave at me. Let me know
quiet
who
now.
you are.
Hello? Okay. No echo. Sublime? What else we got here?
Hey, what's up, House?
What up?
What's up, House
Is there-
50?
Is there an
So-
echo or no?
No.
Not right now.
All right.
Did you get that? You got that Sam Dung straightened out?
I guess so. I don't know. We'll see.
You might have pulled up to StreamYard. Sometimes it does that shit.
Weird.
Anyways.
Okay. What's up, everybody?
Oh, well, somebody's got a computer on the background. I
But
heard.
the only thing is, we got the truck driver who said, "I don't want to shift my Fox."
Who said,
I
who
have
said
an
that?
AOD. I told him I didn't have a 5-speed at the time, and I don't have a clutch pedal assembly for it, so I was just going to put the AOD that I had in it.
I don't think he's sad about it.
Nah, AOD's
So-
good. AOD's good. Yeah, hey, look,
It's-
you gotta leave him something to be able to upgrade later, so he can enjoy his Fox to the fullest.
So the only upgrades I have for it is I have an off-road X pipe. I have equal length headers that are on that convertible that I'm going to use on it, and then I have stock tail pipes. I have no clue what mufflers because I don't have mufflers for it yet.
I tell you what, let me ask you something. When do you plan on having this car done? At least, at the earliest.
Before he comes to get it.
Okay, in May.
Well, I'll tell you this. I tell you this as far as exhaust goes, Mike. Where you live, you need some Flowmaster 10s.
Okay, I tell you what. If he's not getting it till May, then I will supply the mufflers. I'll buy that for Mike. You'll just have to give me your address so I can ship them to you.
Oh yeah.
So
he doesn't want him to use Flowmaster.
No, I don't. I really don't want him to use Flowmaster. I really
Hey,
don't.
here's the thing. If he's buying the car, then here's the thing. Until I am paid, I'm putting it together to make me happy. Okay.
Okay.
I don't accept money until the vehicle's done anyway. So I had planned on putting Flowmasters on it, 40 series Flowmasters. Now I don't give a shit. Well, I'll just run straight pipes on the damn thing. I don't give a damn.
Well, look,
Okay.
even if he winds up not buying it, you can keep. Even if he winds up not buying it, you can still keep these mufflers for yourself. That way, you're still happy.
So,
I'll furnish the mufflers. You just tell me what size inlet, outlet, and I'll take it from there.
2.5 offset.
Gotcha. That's all I need to know.
So, as you had asked, fuck, I don't even know where I was at, man. I don't even know what I was explaining or what I was talking about.
You're explaining everything that you're going to do to the car to get it ready.
Well,
So,
JPP said he's got good questions on Monday, but when he comes to Friday, he forgets them all.
Yep.
So.
Write that shit down, homie.
But if Mike is okay with that, if he will trust my judgment, I will furnish the mufflers.
Why does Salty sound like he's freaking sitting on the moon right now?
Do I sound like that to everybody?
He's probably using that Bluetooth headset he bought from the truck
No,
stop.
I got a Bluetooth stuck in my ear, but I'm so fucking cold. I got a damn toboggan on my head and my damn hoodie's on my head. It's cold.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
Hey, dude, it's fucking 29 degrees in Georgia. Dude, that is like don't move weather. It's cold.
Well, you're out there this whole time. Are you chain smoking?
All for you, guy. All for you.
But like I said, if Mike will trust my judgment, I will furnish the mufflers, if he will.
Write that shit down. Sounds like
I'm
he's
gonna
working.
tell you
Yeah,
right
he
now,
sounds like he's working for
if you
NASA.
send me some gay ass mufflers, I ain't putting them on. I don't give a fuck if you paid for them
No,
or
he's gonna
not.
send him some freaking
I promise you, they will not be gay ass mufflers. That car will fucking sound good with these
he's
mufflers.
gonna send him some
Okay.
Orlas or some freaking Magnaflows or something.
Magnaflows is
So-
the bomb. I don't give a shit what you say. You can say what
The
you say.
headers I have are
Bad
BBK. So that convertible, I don't know who watched the convertible video.
In a
It has
porta-potty.
BBK equal length shorty headers, and
good
I
headers.
have not jacked the car up, but underneath the car it appears to have a BBK off-road X pipe. It does have an off-road X pipe, but I couldn't tell if it said BBK or not on it. So it is an off-road X pipe, but that car has stock mufflers on it. So the mufflers I'm short.
I mean, if you got 40
were
series
half-ass
Flowmasters,
decent.
if
I
you got
do
40
have
series,
some 40 series Flowmasters.
and if he's happy with those, then we'll just ride with those. But if he'll trust my judgment, I'll furnish the muffler. If he will. I mean, it's up to him.
You need
He
some,
said
Whatever
he trusts
prefers.
you.
you need some
then
Flowmaster 10s.
Nah, you don't need nothing that's got a Flowmaster stamp on it, period.
Your
So-
neighbors will love you. Trust me.
Power steering, all the stock stuff will work on it. I'm not 100% about the air conditioning yet because I don't have AC lines.
Later, Gearhead.
So that's the
Rock
only
Auto.
thing I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to make work. But fire up from the key, all the wiring in the correct location, everything factory work like it's supposed to, but no promises on the air conditioning.
Is this fuel injection?
Yes, fuel injected.
What
Is it
year
gonna have
plan?
a GT40 upper or just a regular stock body upper?
That part I have not made up my mind on. The 80,000 mile motor has the stock upper and lower intake. The convertible does have the GT40 upper and lower. I will not use the upper and lower for the GT40, but I was gonna try to sell it, but everybody keeps telling me I can get $150 out of it, so I'm gonna try. I think I sold one recently to somebody. But
Really?
I mean,
those intakes are going for that much?
Yep.
Damn.
Who was it that
I've seen
bought
him.
mine? Bama bought mine, didn't he?
I've seen them for more than that.
I think I sold my other one to Bama for, I think it was 200 shipped, if I'm not mistaken.
I have a GT40 upper and lower.
Oh yeah, you're not even gonna be using yours, Funky.
There you go, Mike. You can just buy one from Funky. There you go.
Oh, well, fucking just fuck me out of my money and my stuff. Come on,
Well,
man.
well,
Damn, you
well,
just stuck
hold
your
on,
foot
hold on,
right in my fucking wallet, dick.
Hey,
You know
hold on a second. Now he said
This is
he
what
only
we'll
said
do.
he said 150, so that's actually a really good deal. So
This is what we'll do. I'll sell it to Mike, and then we bring it down to you. We come get it, and you put it on.
Oh, so you're gonna stay for several hours while I put it on?
It takes you several hours to put an upper intake on.
it's gonna take
Well, I
Funky
mean,
that
I gotta
long to go
change-
through your. It's gonna take Funky that long to go through your parts. So yeah, he'll
You
be
think
there.
I'm just gonna drive? I mean, come on, man. And so you're expecting me to drop whatever I'm doing when you arrive, and then put an intake, upper and lower intake on with an audience standing over my shoulders?
Oh, come on, it ain't that bad. I could put an upper intake on in about 20 minutes.
Upper and lower, because if you
Yes.
have a GT40, okay.
You know how many times I had to do that shit recently?
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's already alive and running, then that means we gotta.
It was a joke. It was a complete joke.
All right, fine.
But what we
I'm
should do,
talking
Blue,
about the antifreeze and the oil and all that
Wood
shit
metal
too.
garage.
Blue, what we should do is all of us, everybody in here, including myself, all take up a donation, and while Funky's there, we can force one of these damn RC cars upon him.
No.
Especially if
See,
all of us pitch in and buy this shit for him. He ain't got no
What
choice but to take it.
JPP
Then.
just said right there. I saw that too. There's a guy selling a Celine upper and lower for $4,500 on Marketplace.
Salty. If you go ahead and you do that, he's gonna grab his hog leg and he's gonna shoot the damn thing with it.
Yeah, you're right. But we still need to get him a fucking RC car, just so he can have an educated opinion. Why I like RC cars or I don't. Right now he don't have one, so he don't know what
I
he's
didn't
missing.
say I don't like RC cars. I don't like talking about them. What's so fun about that?
Once you get one though, and you start playing with it, you won't mind talking about it then.
No.
Trust us that have them. We know what we're talking about. We've been there.
Oh, I could say something, but I'll be nice. I'm gonna stay quiet on this one.
Well, Stupid Fast, they're supposed to be coming around-ish May-ish time. So,
Hey man, I got excited today hearing that there's going to be a 2024 damn Celine S650. That's actually cool to hear.
Yeah, May and July are busy because the Mustang show, our local Mustang show we go to, is the week before Ford Takeover. And there's Ford Takeover.
That's
And
late
then-
June.
The week before Ford Takeover,
no,
Ford Takeover ain't until the 24th, 25th in
Yeah.
June.
No, so 2 weeks before Ford Takeover is our local Mustang show. The week after that is the new Detroit Fox Fest
Sweet.
at Ford headquarters. And then,
Oh, that's going to be fun.
and then the week after that is Ford Takeover. So 3 weeks in a row.
Look at here, Mike saying, guess what? I get to be a part of these damn car shows now, but I'm going to have a Fox.
And
That's a
for
big
Blue
question.
Gauge, I'll be in cash.
what?
All the money I'm paying for the car, I'll be all in cash.
Like, all right,
all-
thumbs up to that.
That's
All in
the
cash,
way.
there
That's
you
the
go.
way we do business. So,
Damn right.
I got a
Hey,
few
or
things
we
going
can
on,
take up
and then, like I
donations.
said, I'll be getting onto it real soon.
Or we can take up donations. Everybody mail Mike their EBT cards, and he can just pay Blue and EBT cards.
Nuh-uh.
Bama.
So here's the deal. I will take parts. The only thing I'm willing to take other than cash is parts,
Yeah.
because this whole ordeal is so I can order parts for the GT500 Fox. Uh-oh.
Oh, who we lose?
So,
We lost Barbecue
Barbecue Mike.
Mike. I hope he didn't bell on us.
No,
No.
he pulled a Sublime.
He pulled
He's
a salty.
Either that or he's driving and he lost connection.
No, I think he's.
I think he's parked.
Yeah.
Oh, is he parked? Okay, I thought he said he was trying to get back home, so I didn't. I just took that he was still driving, so I didn't.
Salty, did you see Bama's last comment?
No, I haven't seen any. I don't have it on the comments. I got it on the panel.
He
'Cause I'm
said,
saying-
Salty, is your RC cars 4 inches long too?
Thank God they're bigger so I can see them. Hell, one of the wheels is a lot bigger than 4 inches.
He says, yeah, freaking Proline. It starts with one of them and they start multiplying.
It does.
Great.
I got
Yeah.
8 of them motherfuckers. It's
What's
at
that?
70.
Is it really?
I just now clicked it to 70 degrees.
You're like gremlins. Don't
Oh,
put
you
water
talking
on
about Fox bodies? You talking about 8?
I've got 8 Mustangs. I've got 6 Fox bodies, and so technically I have 7 Fox bodies, but 6 of them are Mustangs. 1 is a Lincoln, and then I have 2 SN95s.
How many of them are running?
Honestly,
None.
None.
There's these memes going around on Facebook that describe that.
Hey, that's you know what? Here's the deal. I could spend a solid week in my garage by myself with no interruptions. My race car could run. I could spend a solid week in my garage by myself with no interruptions. I could make my GT500 Fox run. I could spend a solid week in my garage with no interruptions. I could make this car for fucking Barbecue Mike run. Any of these cars, if I spent a solid week by myself, no interruptions, I could make any one of them run. However, I don't feel like it.
We got this chat group on Messenger with us guys, and we keep changing the name. At one point, because none of our shit was running, we called it Jack Stan Cowboys.
There you go. If I had more than 4 inches, I wouldn't be closer to a woman.
I'm down
fuck.
to 5 one shoulder. Last weekend, and I tried to drag another one home.
Hey, man. Shit. Hey, I'm telling you what. The Fox bodies are an addiction, dude. They really are. If you got the money and somebody comes up with a really good deal, it's hard to say no. Even if you don't want the car, there might be parts on that car that you really want, but you don't have to go outsource from nowhere else. They are addiction. The car hobby, in a general sense, it's an addiction. It really is. It's a sickness.
So, JPP, I had 4 kids. They're all finally grown up and gone. One of them went to prison. So then I got her daughter. So I was raising my granddaughter for a few years. And then my brother got out of prison. And then my daughter got out of prison all at the same time. And they were all staying here. And we helped them all get on their feet. So that's what happened is all my projects got put on hold so we could help people that got into bad get back on their feet to move forward. So yeah, I understand exactly.
Oh shit! Look at this guy. Look at this guy who just showed up here. So I got 6 on here. Who wants to drop out? I got Tony D.
I'll drop out.
I got Tony D in the house.
All right, I'll drop out.
Oh, somebody just dropped out.
Who just dropped out?
Look at this guy. What's going on, man?
Yo! What the fuck is going on? I was gonna. It's been a long time. I was gonna. I don't know. It's like last time before I was on this thing with you guys. Right after that, somebody pulled their dick out or something. What happened? What happened?
I got some dude freaking porn bomb me. It was
Anybody want to buy a Fox body? Like a real piece of shit over here.
Yeah, right.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, that car, man. There's not another car like that one, man. There's just not.
It's like I'm looking for the ear things because I can't hear shit.
Oh.
What's been going on? You guys staying warm?
I'm fine.
No.
I'm cool.
You need some snow tires.
Nah, I got a 4x4.
Good, good.
Yeah, a little bit of snow doesn't bother me. It was funny. I was on Paul DeFox last night, who's he's up in Canada, and he asked me if I got any snow, and I typed in about 5 inches or 12.5 centimeters. You know?
Oh my God!
And he's like, we know what 5 inches is. We're all laughing, and then somebody in the comments said, it's just funny how y'all are freaking laughing about 5 inches of snow.
I wouldn't be able to deal with it. We're having a major cold front over here right now, and it's I think it's like almost 60 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, boo hoo.
It's fucked up.
Tony
It's
D,
fucked up.
what's up, buddy?
What up?
What's up, Tony?
I'm trying to. I can't see anything. Hang on. So who's here? Oh, Blue Gauge, Salty Stang. Oh shit, House 5.0, Big Mike. Salty Stang, bro. What's up, man?
What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Good, bro. Did you move?
No, not yet. I'm moving in a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh shit. Good, man. Well, you picked a shitty time of year to do that.
You ain't bullshitting, but I mean, hell, I got a hell of a deal on the place I bought, so I had to jump on it.
Right on. Right on. That's good.
Tony must be in Arizona. No, he's in
No, he's in Florida. Hey, did you finally finish up that boat you've been working on forever?
I opened up a boat shop.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so that like threw a lot of dick in the game because I'm busy. You know? It sucks. I can't get no help down here. Anybody want to work on boats? I'll give you a
Hell
job.
no. I'm lost.
I'll
You
do
fire
training
me
and
'cause I'm
everything.
too-
Bro, it's like I've been getting like one crackhead after another.
Well, hell, I'd be worse than a crackhead, dude. I can't even see. I'm blind as a fucking bat.
Fuck.
I'm serious.
It's tough, man. People don't want to work. Nobody wants
No,
to
they
do
don't.
work.
No.
Everybody's so used to the government giving every damn thing out. Nobody wants to work anymore.
That's what's going on, bro. And it's like, it's not like I can go to Home Depot and get some workers because those fuckers don't know nothing, and you can't give them a grinder to cut their leg off.
Hey, the good thing about it is, though, y'all got the best damn governor in the state. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, he's doing good. I mean, he's got to
Damn
stop
right he
fucking sword fighting with Donnie.
Nah, that ain't, we're gonna be looking at that for another year and a half because I
He's
guarantee
got to knock that shit off.
he's gonna run for president. You can count on it.
I think
He
you're right.
already said he was.
I think you're right. But what's
No,
good
I'm talking
about him
about-
is
I'm
he's
talking
like
about
in the
DeSantis.
middle. He's not. He's not like extreme one end to the other side. He's like kind of like normal.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. I think DeSantis is gonna run for president.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, I really do.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, if he does run, it's gonna be hard to beat him, man, because he's got so many people that back him as far as Republicans.
He's
gonna
done,
be
he's
a
done
real
good
popular
for us
candidate.
here. He's done good for us here. I mean, I think aren't there some states where people are still on lockdown with COVID and shit?
I don't think so anymore. I know California was being draconian about it and stuff. And
Well, they need to make that their own country.
No, they just need to cut that son of a bitch.
yeah, I keep
Just
saying
dynamite
it.
that
Build
son
the
of a bitch, let it fall in the ocean. Just get it away.
California, it's its own country. Build the wall.
Build
I 100%. I agree with that shit. Lock Pelosi out when she goes back to California. Lock her ass in there.
You know. So did you guys go to that the Foxtoberfest thing, or what was that? Was it Foxtoberfest or?
Yeah, I didn't go. It was too much in gas and hotel.
Too much in gas?
Just too much money. I was like, I know because basically because of that, I had to redo an engine. So
I saw that.
Kind of had to back up on that, but yeah, I did do that engine. Now I'm building the 351. So
Who do we lose off the panel? Barbecue Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be having connection problems or something.
Funky, what are you gonna do? You gonna put a turbo on that bitch?
The 351?
Yeah.
No, it's bored over, so I gotta 385 crank. It'll be a 393.
393.
Yeah.
You better put a fucking GT45 on that bitch.
A what?
Better boost it.
Oh, we'll see. I don't got the money for that.
Yeah, it's cheap.
It's cheap.
eBay.
Yeah.
I've been saying, hey, didn't you have a turbo down there you were trying to sell or give away, Tony?
That shit is gone, bro. Gone.
Oh, is it
They don't
gone?
want it. They're
Okay.
junk. That was that company. Oh man, what the hell was the name of it? Ah, shit.
Was it?
They had like this really weird marketing thing. They were giving turbos to everybody.
Was it Max Speed Rods or something?
Max Penis. Max Penis. Yeah, it was really shitty parts. Like, don't even waste your time. I wouldn't put that on anything. Seriously.
So how close are you to getting your car up and running on the road?
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, damn.
Done. Done.
I need to go back and check your channel, man. Evidently,
Well,
I
I
must have been
haven't
subscribed or
even-
something. I hadn't been
I haven't even done. I've done no videos, nothing, because, bro, I'm working. I got my regular job, then I got the boat shop, and then I've been fucking with the car. So
Oh, yeah, you
I've
ain't
been-
got much time
If you
for
see his Instagram, you'll see he
I've
showed
been
it
like, it's stupid. I'm working hard. I'm too old for this shit. I'm working harder now than I've ever worked in my life. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm just doing it. I'm doing it, and I don't know how. So
All I know, man, if you ever went into the carbon fiber dash business
Yeah.
for the Fox bodies, you would probably make a fucking mint.
the problem is the dashboard is a really complicated mold. If I had to make one, right? It would the Fox bodies, they're not ready to pay the money for it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know, maybe one day down the road where like guys who are rebuilding these cars have no other option and they're ready to put some money into them. Yeah, maybe, but it's to make that dashboard it's ridiculous. You know, it's a 4-piece mold.
Well, there's no other one like it. So
No,
There's none like it, but bro, that shit took me, I think, 5 weeks.
yeah, but look at it.
yeah, I love the way you incorporated the what was it, the Holly dash screen
Yeah.
into your dash.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah,
was cool as hell, man.
But I want to ask you, like, if I did make some parts, right? Like, see, one thing is at the boat shop, I'm all set up over there to be able to manufacture small scale manufacturing, and because we're doing manufacturing boat parts, but I can throw some car parts in there. It's not a big deal. But stuff like side splitters, maybe like,
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you?
like
Hell,
smaller parts.
Door panels will be an easy
Door
mold, I
panels,
think.
or even like construction panels. Like what I did with my door panels, I just made them naked, and
Yeah.
like the aluminum that usually gets the upholstery on there,
Mhm.
I shaved it all off. I welded them all up, and they're naked.
Yeah.
They look
Your
pretty
comp-
good.
Your competition there is Scott Rod Fab.
Yep.
Scott Rod, why he makes a door panel?
He makes door panels, yeah.
He makes them on a big scale, though. I mean, you got to
So
be
the
really
door
set
panel
up like
like that.
him, so he can offer it really cheap.
Yeah,
Can't see it. There it is.
You have to go full screen. Fuck.
like that.
For those that have not seen your dash, if you can show us your dash, damn it, dude, that looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But this is what's under the upholstery. That's not made. That's stock.
Oh,
Oh, really?
shit.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize
I
that.
welded them up. I just welded up all the holes and polished.
Huh.
Oh,
That's
hell,
cool.
that looks good, man.
Yeah, it does.
I like that. It's different. So look at that dash, dude. That is a one-of-a-kind dash. That son bitch is
Yeah.
bad to the bone.
That thing's amazing.
How about the buttons though?
The buttons.
Yeah,
The
you got the
buttons.
button effect going on, but it looks damn good.
The buttons and the big gigantic tack.
So you said it took you 5 weeks to make that dash?
Yeah, and it took about another 3 weeks to do this.
And is that a Tesla radio or just a tablet?
It's an Android radio.
Android, okay.
But you'll laugh at this shit. Okay, see this cup holder? See this setup?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, you know what that is? That's one of these. It's like from Amazon. It's like $10, and you stick it, you wedge it in between the seats.
Oh, jeez.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I just formed it in there.
That's funny.
Sweet.
That's
But
cool. Looks great.
Yeah,
But,
man, that shit looks good, buddy.
this shit is like the best radio ever. It was $100.
Shit, you
So-
can't beat that.
But yeah, there's a few things like I wish I would have took some. I wish I would have made some plugs along the way, but I can always pull the parts off and maybe make some parts. I don't know if people want them. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. You know, the prices, everything's really expensive right now, especially like the raw materials is expensive. So
Yeah, see, that's the problem where everybody's running into sheet metal.
everything's
Trying to buy sheet
expensive.
metal, man, everything's
Oh,
expensive
yeah.
right
It's
now.
crazy. When
Yeah.
I bought
And
the
you
sheet
can get a
metal-
fiberglass dash for the Fox bodies.
Can you?
Yep.
How's it look?
The part that I don't like is the bezel around the instrument cluster's all made in. That's the part I don't like. But other than that, it's more of a race dash, not like a street style dash. So for a full blown race car, it's fine. But
Did
if
they
you were
change the
trying to
actual-
have,
did they change the shape of the dash?
no, the shape's still the same, but it's you can't put the vents in it. You can't put your stereo in it.
Gotcha,
You can't
gotcha.
put the stock cluster in it.
Gotcha.
It looks almost exactly the same, but it's full race style dash.
Right.
So, I mean, you can get them, and I'm sure that if somebody wanted to spend the time with it, I think the last time I looked at one for my race car, I think it was like $300 plus shipping, which isn't
Oh, that's cheap.
horrible.
That's
Right.
cheap.
It isn't horrible. It's just, it's
You couldn't
more
make- you
full
couldn't make a-
race.
Yeah, you couldn't make a Fox body dash out of carbon fiber for that cheap. There's no damn way.
I'll tell you one thing. You know what I learned? I learned a lot. There are some really shitty parts out there that you can buy for a Fox box.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, they are, man.
Guys, I can't tell you. I've been through 3 sets of window cranks already.
Yeah.
You can't find a good set.
You know,
I'm gonna tell you right
are
now.
you talking about the window regulators?
No,
The
just
window
the
motors and
crank.
stuff?
Just the crank itself.
Oh, okay.
You can't buy a good set.
Well, see, the problem is there's stuff that they make that you can get, but it's only cheap stuff. There's no good stuff. Like
No
if you
good
want- If you want like headlights, you got to buy the cheap, the Chinese. They're all made in China,
It's all junk.
and it's like either you have to fix your broken ones, which is kind of hard sometimes, or just go with the Chinese ones. So far, my second set are holding up.
As bad as I hate to admit this, and I'll say this because there's going to be a lot of people in the damn chat that probably don't like what I'm going to say, but the number one company that's selling cheap shit parts is LMR. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say eBay's the same boat. Man.
Yeah, but you got to understand, eBay is not a manufacturer of part. Well, I guess LMR is not either.
But
But,
what you gotta under-
Was
what
it
you gotta-
5.0 Resto or something like that?
Yeah, that's
Are they
their
the manufacturer? Because a lot of stuff I've gotten from LMR is 5.0 Resto.
Yeah, it's like their brand or something.
Yeah.
That and BE. But like I said, I mean, you saying you're selling cheap parts, but nobody else sells a good one.
You're right. You're right. I agree.
No.
Yeah,
that
plain and
sucks.
simple when it comes. Sorry.
It sucks.
No, go ahead.
Plain
Go
and
ahead.
simple, for a lot of the stuff to fix these Fox bodies, we have to get used OEM parts to be able to make them right. I haven't seen any aftermarket fenders that fit right. I haven't seen the aftermarket door mirrors fit like ass. They just don't fit.
Yeah.
So the aftermarket door handles suck ass too.
Yep, you're right about that. That's the problem.
But you talking about the outside door handles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you can get the good ones. The problem is you can either buy a set of them for $20 or you can buy one good one for like 80.
Yep.
And
That's
that's
the
that guy.
problem.
That's that guy that in North Carolina that Gearhead hangs out with, right? Mustang Restoration, whatever his name is.
No, this is just
Fox
these are
Mustang
just-
Restoration.
No, this is LMR. LMR sells like a original OEM door handle, which is $80 for one, or you can get 2 of them for $20, and that's why everybody gets the cheap ones. They're $20.
Yeah, because I know that Fox Mustang Restoration, he sells a lot of new old stock parts. But no offense to that guy, man, but he is not cheap on his shit.
Well, when you got new old OEM stuff, man, that's what you're paying for quality. I mean, most of the way, but.
So when I go to the salvage, anytime I find a set of nice outside door handles, the original ones that are in good shape, I drill out the rivets and bring them bitches home. So I'm lucky and I have like 10 or 12 pairs laying around, you know. But I've also had to replace a lot of them because somebody will go for a ride with me and they'll rip my damn door handle off.
They rip them
I
off.
can't stand that shit, man, because nobody takes it easy on the outside door handle.
It's amazing how many people don't know how to open up a fucking door.
You're not lying. That's crazy.
I was just talking the other night about having a Fox Body 101 door handle class.
Seriously, there should be.
Yes.
You know,
I do it with everybody now. Anybody that rides with me or wants to ride in one of my cars, hang on. We're going to have a Fox Body door handle 101 class. Listen here, motherfuckers.
It's so stupid. It's like me at work. I got a bunch of people. I mean, they're taping up boxes. It's kind of easy, right? And they look like friggin' crap. And I'm like, do I need to teach you how to tape up a box? Seriously, people?
Right.
Hey, I'm still on the belief that the best door handles to me that were ever made is still the old steel ones where you grab the handle and push the button with your thumb. I still say that is still the old best door handles.
Yeah, the old push button ones.
Yeah, they still them things, man. You could be rough as shit on it. Yeah, hell, you could get up on the stand on them, use them as a ladder. The motherfucker wouldn't fall off.
I tell you what, the ones that are nice quality are those Kindig ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but damn, with the fabrication you got to do to install that shit.
I know. And the thing is, he's got a patent on them damn things.
Yeah, well, he invented it, so I mean, he's got a right to have the patent. So, but you're right, I do agree. Them are really nice.
Hey, a Fox Body door handle will last forever if you teach these dumb motherfuckers how to open them.
Well, the problem is when they open them, they don't stop when they hear the click. They keep pulling on the damn thing.
Shouldn't be pulling on it anyway. Thumb on top, twist.
You gotta tickle it.
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's very easy to hear that click when you pull it just a little bit and it clicks. Stop pulling on the damn thing. It's already open.
Yeah.
If I could do it, I'd put those flush door handles on my car.
You could. All it takes is money and fabrication.
Not to cut up the Fox bodies, and then you're
That's
on the
exactly what he said.
Sorry,
That's what he
I
said.
like those. I like those.
Put some
I actually do
put
too.
some Tesla door handles on that.
I mean, it's like Mob. On Mob's GTR, those door handles are kind of like that. You got to push them and open them up. You know.
Hey, now have you ever priced a set of those door handles and see how much they actually cost to even buy? I've never done that, so I don't know.
I haven't.
I think $500 or $600. I think.
Holy shit!
Really, for a fucking door handle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you got to cut a hole in the
that.
car. And
I
weld them
don't
in.
like them that fucking much. Fuck that.
I'll tell you guys a really embarrassing story, being that we're talking about door handles. So the inner door handles, you know, the little plastic shitbox ones.
Yeah, they're junk.
I was in a mad, like I was just in a mad moment to get this fucking car done, and I threw the door handles together. All right, I put them on the car, and I'm like, I closed the door. I sit in it for the first time ever, like with the seats in it and shit. Right, I closed the door. I can't get out of the fucking car. Right, I put them on backwards, right, and they're specific to the sides. So not paying attention, I put them on backwards, and when you do that, it's just like a half of a millimeter, not long enough throw to pop the door open.
So, do you have brand new door seals in your car too?
Yeah.
Man, everything on that fucking car is brand new blue.
So, personal experience with these cars, when you put the brand new door handles in, it puts tension on the latch, and you have to pull the door in just a hair, and then it'll release easily.
The driver's door,
seat, huh?
the driver's door on my car, after I've done all this shit brand new, paint and this and that, whatever, I had a major issue with getting the driver's door to try to get lined up. I could not get the fucking thing lined up to save my life. And it turned out the hinges, they looked fine, but they weren't. They were actually like convex. So when I replaced the hinges, now it's working fine. But it literally was a problem for like 4 or 5 months. And then finally, now it's actually working like normal, like it should, and it's lining up. But this car is like the aftermarket special, so it's got the Tong Yang fenders. Everything's like aftermarket new. So every single thing was just a fiddle fuck to get working properly.
Dude, to see you work those fucking bumpers in your damn video, dude.
It was a nightmare.
I was like, how in the fuck does he keep his patience?
Don't even talk to me about the bumpers. Don't even talk to me about the bumpers. Because I will say this, never, ever, ever, ever buy a fucking Cervini's bumper. Because
and the funny thing is, they're the best aftermarket ones.
It's all you can get, right?
Yeah. Yep.
You want to hear how ridiculous this is? The back bumper, the car's been sitting in my garage for fucking 3 years, right? 2 of those 3 years, it's had the bumper on it. Will you believe that it's sagged just sitting here?
I can believe that shit.
It's deformed. I'm like, all right, it gets hot, but it's not that hot here.
I remember my that car that I sold, Black Cherry Bomb. The door, the driver's side closed all right. It was just, it kind of went up and down. So I figured, it needed the bigger pins because the pins were worn out. So you got to put the bigger pins in to close up that hole. But then we got to looking, and somebody had booger welded the door hinge.
That's stock.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, somebody had tried to fix it.
Oh, they tried to fix the shitty weld that was on it already.
So we pulled it off, and that's when we noticed that the pinholes were oblonged back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, geez, these oversized pins aren't even going to work.
It's a nightmare. That's the biggest problem with a box door is the fucking that they welded the one part of the bracket on the door.
So I told my buddy who helped me who welded up the strut towers in my other car, and he looked at it. He goes, we have to cut that off and re-weld it all on there good. He said, but I can't weld it here. He goes, because that's thick steel. He goes, we'll have to use the one at our shop. So I took the door to the shop. He cut it off and then asked me to do some measurements on it, and I freaking tried to measure the best I could, And he's like, all right. So he put it on there, welded it all nice and pretty, put it on the door, and I said, and a few months later, I'm like, all right, here we go. And he had to fill in the holes. He had to weld in the holes and then re-drill them for the pins. And then we got it all on there, and I went to shut the door, and it shut like new.
No fucking way.
I was
That's awesome, dude.
I said, I don't know I was wondering if my measurements are right or wrong, but that door just shut like nothing. He goes, really? I said, yeah.
Everybody was shocked.
Yeah.
That was your measurements, man. You took spot on measurements for him. He was doing that shit without the car there.
Yeah.
So.
Bro, if I did that, it would have opened up like a Lambo door. Like, what the fuck is going on over here?
Hey, man, I have to commend you, though. Other than your carbon fiber work and your fiberglass work is awesome, but, dude, you are the most anal motherfucker I've ever seen when it comes to
It's
wiring.
definitely a problem. It's a problem.
No, when it comes to wiring, I've never seen nobody more anal than you are. Holy shit, dude.
He said
The
he's
wiring-
a psychopath about it.
The wiring, it came out good, but at the same time, it's like now that it's like alive and breathing and shit, it really does what I want it to do,
And that's all that matters, right? At the end of the day.
See, when it came to being anal about stuff, I thought Demon Fox was, pretty anal about it. But then seeing him being really, he was even more meticulous. I was
Dude,
like,
and that's,
"Man."
and I tell you another thing, the cage, the welding on the pipes, on the connecting pipes, dude, to have the patience sit there with a piece of sandpaper and weld sand those welds absolutely smooth, where it don't even look like there's a transition.
Dude, he
I'm
put
like,
body filler
dude,
on him.
I'm like,
I don't know.
He put body filler on him. I go, what are you? I'm sitting there watching the video going, what is this guy doing?
But I'm telling you though, when he was done with it though, man, it looked fucking awesome.
Well, the other thing was this. I said, after when he was doing all that body work to a cage that you had already painted once before.
Yeah, it sucked.
I was like, I started looking at this. I said, wait a minute. He's got to tape this all up. I said, I said, oh my God. I said, I can't wait to see this tape job. And then you showed it.
Yeah.
I remember you saying like, oh, I remember you bringing that up at one point. You were like, you had to mask that thing again. I was like, oh God, yeah. One of the things ever since that whole problem that I had with, like I said, and Salty, we talked about this. I blew the windshield out of the car.
Yeah, I remember you telling us about that.
Yeah, so it was a total problem, and so I went ahead. I finished the cage, this and that. And one of the last things that I did, I never even showed pictures of it, but I want to get your take on it, you guys. It seems there's a big problem with strut tower braces for the Fox body community. Like you can't get a good one. All right, so I made one, and
the best one out on the market is the Steeda.
Is Steeda, right?
Yep.
Now the problem with these braces is the fact that I don't know if they're nut and bolting them or they're using blind rivets or what, but there's 3 bolts on each strut tower, right? And then it goes up to the firewall. Now, on and off with that a couple times. I don't know how that works out, if it's any good. I mean, I can't see it being fun to take that thing on and off.
No.
So the bolts go through the bracket, through the strut tower, and nut and lock washer underneath through the strut. Right next to the strut. It's a bitch, and you got to pull the cow grill off to get in there to put the nuts on the back of it too.
I'm not about it. I'm not about
right.
That. So I made my own, and I want to get your take on it because this is something that can easily be replicated, right? So
hell, maybe there's your market right into the Fox bodies, dude. Make your own and start selling them.
It's a weld-in unit, right?
Can you go full screen there, Funky?
Well, you got those off the plate or the strut tower plates there.
Yeah, can you guys see?
He's got it welded to the towers.
Now, see how I got an adjustable here in the middle?
Yeah.
No, we can't see it. You don't have the camera on it. Okay, now we see it.
There you go.
Now we see it.
So,
yeah.
So I can load it. I can load it from both ends. Okay. But here is where I can either bring it in or I can bring it out. But this made a fucking tremendous difference in the way this car feels.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, that's what I needed when I was going around that curve at 110 and my car didn't want to turn no more.
And then what I did was so I welded these nuts right here. So I could zip this out, zip that out, and have this out in like 30 seconds.
I'm gonna tell you what, Tony, that actually looks really fucking good, man.
Not bad, right? So
that looks really good, dude.
This whole thing can be replicated very easily. No problem. And I have a jig for this because I had to make a jig in order to get these bends right. Yeah. So like stuff like that, I could probably do that. There's a few little parts that are ready to go. One thing that I can definitely do easily is the door. Like, see this sill plate right here? I don't know if you can get able to see it in the light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So what happens is it covers up all the wiring that's in here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So it's pretty wide. It's about 4 inches wide. Yeah. See, I put plastic because see it.
Yeah, that looks really good, man.
So I can like that. I can cut a set of those easily because I have the mold for it.
See, shit like that people don't offer on the market though. See,
you can get fiberglass ones, and you can get the stainless steel ones, and you can get the carbon fiber ones. But I've heard that the carbon fiber ones sucked ass. The stainless steel ones fit beautifully. I've used them a couple of times.
For the wiring?
Yeah, the door seal part. Yeah, the stainless steel ones I personally used a couple of times. I absolutely love them. I've never personally used the carbon fiber ones that you can buy, but I've heard that they suck and they don't even hold the carpet in place.
Hey, we got a new person in here called. We got a new person in here called Cucumber.
Hello, Cucumber.
That's got to be. That's got to be Sublime's buddy. He's fucking green.
Let's see where this goes.
Yeah, I guarantee you, at least it's a pocket pussy.
Flashlight.
No, that's dry tower brace is awesome there,
Yeah,
Tony.
cool.
That shit's cool as hell, dude.
Thanks, bro. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. There's I'm not trying to. I think I'm afraid. I'm paranoid to go fucking rip on it.
I wouldn't go rip. I would just make a few and and maybe send them out to people. Well, not for free.
Well, I'm just saying, rip on the car itself. I'm paranoid to go fucking. It's gonna blow up.
What, the engine?
The transmission.
Oh, we got T5 in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you better be scared to rip on it.
It's gonna shoot the counter shaft right out the fucking side.
Yeah,
So
you
get a
gonna break,
hold of
you gonna break
Hamlin
the input
Motorsports
shaft.
and buy a few upgrades for it.
I bought everything that you can buy upgraded, but it's not gonna make.
So your best way to keep it from exploding is no speed shifts. Get fully engaged into gear before you stand on it.
Yeah.
Or just get you a 3650 or a T56 and be done with it. You'll be happy.
What is
Super
anybody?
granny shift.
What about that that TKX?
There you go. That's a good one
Yeah.
too.
Is that?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
Yeah.
one. So how much power? Just
$2,700
off the top of your head, how much power you think your car is making on the current boost that it's got?
It's really hard to tell. I don't know. All I know is it's probably. I don't know. I don't know. I know that I bent the motor mounts. So
how much boost?
Right now 8 pounds.
Okay, now are you running a 302 or a 351?
It's a 349.
So
What compression?
It was a 347 that had to get punched in more.
Okay,
Are you
so
running-
what compression ratio was it?
9.5.
What heads?
They are what's the guy's name?
Skip White.
Skip White. Yeah.
Okay, what cam?
That is the. I have to pull the card. It's a Comp Cam. Oh, jeez. It's the good one. The fucking X.
There's a bunch of good ones.
It's the popular one.
So I'm gonna guess 550, 600 at the flywheel.
I think you're close. I think we're like mid 650.
You're probably going to want to,
give or take.
honestly, you're probably going to want to get rid of the T5, just to be totally honest with you, and go with either a 3650 or a damn T56. Honestly, straight up.
No, I agree.
TKX will work too. I think TKXs are actually cheaper.
Shit, I forget the numbers of the cam now. It's a Comp Cam. It's the one that guy Richard Holdner loves. That X. Fucking I got it here somewhere.
Hey, Tony. Proline says he's been ripping on a car that should have blown up 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And his is turbo too.
Proline's got some bad shit. Yeah, he's got a turbo car too.
His car's nasty turbo car. I think he said, didn't he say he made like 700 something like that to the tires?
Not sure. I can't remember.
I know he's 12 psi, 10.5 to 1 compression, 306 for 2 years, and it hasn't even blown a head gasket.
No shit.
Yeah. So
that's impressive as hell.
So the problem
with the right
problem that I ran
tune, these
into,
fucking things will stay together.
the guys from Team Z, they were pretty helpful. So I had UPR motor mount in there, right? And I made one hit, and it tacoed the fucking motor mounts.
That's the first mistake you made, using something from UPR.
Well, the thing is, what do you do? You
don't know until after you get it.
So, I took the motor mounts out and brought it to them because they're not far from me, right? And I just walked into the shop and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? And they were like, I don't know what happened. They were like, we don't never seen this before. I'm like, all right, well, it's not that serious. Like, it's not like I'm shooting a fucking 2,000 shot of nitrous on the thing. Why did they bend? So instead of going, those are like a box style motor mount. I went with the Team Z ones, and it's like a 3/16 thick steel plate, and it's just one. It's not a box. It's just it has a little flex to it.
Yeah, Team Z makes good shit, man. They
Yeah,
really
I put those in, and so far, well, I haven't really made any hits with it because allegedly now the clutch needs 500-mile break-in. That's you know, I never heard of such thing, but that's what they're saying. So I'm playing it by the book. I'm gonna break it in properly and see what happens because the first clutch didn't make it but a mile.
Yeah, see, Justin in his car. See, he's got a 347. I think he's running 10 or 15 pounds on his Vortec, and he's getting 5.5. And he put solid motor mounts in his car, and he said it's smoother. The car
Well, Funky, that's what I'm talking about. These are UPR solid motor mounts, and I bent them.
Yeah, but I'm like, how is a solid motor mount smoother? I don't know.
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know about it. I don't know if you know about it, Tony. But Motion Raceworks is now in Florida.
Motion. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they make some really, really good shit, man, for Fox bodies. They really do.
You like Cletus, he's with them right now, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, he owns part of the company.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but Motion Raceworks moved down there, and I want to say they're close to. No. They do a hell of a lot of push rod stuff for small block Fords.
Do they?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna look. We're gonna look. Yep. Check them out. When's the next event? What's the next? Whatever. Is there anybody doing anything or?
It'd be Ford takeover next year. June.
This coming June?
Yeah. Later part
Jackson,
of June.
Tennessee. 23rd or 24th, 25th, I think.
Nashville, Tennessee.
No,
Tennessee in June.
No, Jackson.
Jackson, Tennessee.
Jackson, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Any hoes over there or what?
Huh?
Yeah, they some hoes over there. Now I don't know if they gonna be worth messing with because they from Tennessee, but they some hoes over there.
Adam, what's up, man?
If you can get past the 1 or 2 or 3 missing teeth, you're good.
That's all right.
You consider them 2-baggers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 2-baggers.
Put a bag. Yeah, you put a bag on your head and a bag on hers in case your bag falls off.
Oh shit. So is that something that Funky? Are you gonna come out from hibernation at that point or what?
Oh, he'll be there
in June. Is it still cold over there in June?
In Tennessee?
No. No, where you live?
In June? No, it's pretty warm here. We get bad humidity up here, man.
So you're gonna come out of hibernation or what?
Yeah.
That's too far for me to drive. I can't drive all the way to fuck where you're at.
No. I'll be in Jackson. I'm bringing my black car with me.
All right. Ford Blue, you're gonna have to build something, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Ford Blue's got plenty of shit to build. He's got to quit building everybody else's shit. So he
I know.
work on his own.
That's how it is right now at the boat shop. I mean, how you doing with the aluminum welding? Last time I talked to you, you were doing some aluminum.
I haven't practiced in a while. I was practicing pretty good, and then started doing shit for everybody else, and then haven't been practicing again.
Yep, that's what happens.
So,
that's what happens. It sucks.
Yeah. I should be able to get back on it before too long.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I would be able to put some of my shit together if I wasn't always working on stuff for other people. But that's how I finance my crap.
He said I had to run them Jackson, Tennessee girls off with a stick. They were Crystal Methodists.
Crystal
Who said that? Who said that? Proline.
Crystal Methodists. That's awesome.
Yeah, Proline is closer to you than I am, Tony. He's down in Columbus, Georgia. Columbus, Georgia.
Georgia's far as shit.
So about the motor mounts for the most. So for the longest time, small block Fords, especially because of the way they just have the two motor mounts, the bolts, and the way the motor mounts stick out past the two bolts. A lot of times, the rule of thumb is 500 plus horsepower to the tires, motor plate, and mid plate.
Yep.
That's always been kind of the rule of thumb. It's not law. It's just suggested.
That's exactly what the guy from Team Z told me. He said if you're bending the UPR ones, he goes, I can't guarantee you're gonna not bend ours. He goes, but you need a motor plate. And I was like, I ain't going through that right now. No. Because then I gotta tube the front.
Well, you don't have to tube the front end. Skinny Kid Racing has a mid plate and a motor plate that sets right down into our stock frame rails and welds on, and then you can unbolt it and bolt it in pretty easily.
And then what does it go around, like the water pump and all that?
Yes. You take the water pump off, and then it goes on, and then the water pump goes on top of that.
Yeah, you just need a longer water pump bolts.
Yep.
And then what do you do for the pulley?
It's not a big enough space to, you just put you buy the 1/4-inch spacer that goes behind the crank pulley, and everything moves out.
Oh.
It just depends on which kit you get. There's so many different kits out there.
Fuck.
There's fuck tons.
Damn,
There's,
bro.
there's Skinny Kit Racing. There's ICT Billet. There's not strange engineering, competition engineering. There's
So is it like a 316?
Team Z makes them. Maximum Motorsports makes them. I mean, pretty much everybody makes them. You can type in Fox body, mid plate, and motor plate, and you will get 75 choices.
No shit.
Yep.
Well, shit.
Yep. Yeah, when it comes to that shit, Blue is definitely the guy. He stays up on top of all that knowledge shit.
If they fucking bend again, one, they're gonna stay bent for a little while. Because, I mean, it can only bend so far.
No. Look online. There's guys who have ripped the bosses out of the side of the block.
I could see that happening.
Yep.
I could see
and
that.
not
happening.
only that, but when it's pulling on it hard enough to stretch that steel, think of it. What's it doing to the cast iron? It's stretching that cast iron. Therefore, it's also distorting your round cylinders.
You know what it's gonna do at that point? I'm gonna put a fucking ratchet strap around the motor and fucking ride it.
And here's the thing. That's what I was going to tell you. A lot of people used to take, and off the front of the block, they would put one of those adjustable double hide joint fucking.
A torque arm.
Yeah, torque arm, or I think they also called it a torque, a bell crank or something.
Like a turnbuckle.
Yeah, there you go, turnbuckle.
Turnbuckle.
With Heim joints on each end.
That's old school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually probably the easier, cheaper way to doing it.
I was thinking about doing something like that, and I'm like, right now, I'm gonna just ride it and see how this car acts, see what their attitude is. I got about 20 miles on it just by doing loops around the block and shit. You know, pissing neighbors off.
That's the fun part.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go put her on the road next week. So we'll see.
Dude, I remember you was driving around that son of a bitch with no interior, no nothing in that son of a bitch.
doors.
No doors.
Doing some badass pulls on it, and I was like, damn, listen to that car.
That's what I fucked the car up by doing that. Then I had to put it on the frame machine and straighten it out.
Hey, Tony, what part of Florida are you in?
Treasure Coast.
Treasure Coast?
Treasure Coast. Port St. Lucie.
Yeah. So
Port St. Lucie, okay.
Northern South Florida.
It's like,
so the reason we're asking is because we've been trying to find somebody in Florida that is near Zach. Zach is in love with Mustangs, but he's never been in one. We need somebody that's near him in Florida to take his ass for a ride.
Yep.
How old is this person?
He's 18, I think.
He's 20.
All right.
Oh, okay, he's 20.
How's his mom look?
Damn.
You see?
And immediately everybody goes silent. God almighty.
I couldn't hold it in, bro. I could not hold that one.
Oh, Lord. Nobody's got any comeback for that shit. It's still silent. Nobody.
Blue Gage's gonna burn the battery up on that vape.
Hey, at least I'm not smoking, so that's what matters.
Twitter.
Zach, we're not laughing at you, buddy. We're laughing with you.
I did quit. So,
Zach, where
House
you at, bro?
you may not know why I had to quit, but I had to quit because my eye pressure is crazy high, and they said I have a chance of going blind. So I'm on medicine. I had to quit smoking. I got off sugar. I'm eating completely normal.
That sugar, bro. That sugar's the nasty, bad shit, bro.
The wife figured. So I had like 10 cups of coffee a day, and I was using 3 scoops of sugar in each cup. Okay. Then I was eating ice cream, soda, fucking zebra cakes at night, and cookies, and so we figured that I was using a cup to 2 cups of sugar per day.
Wow,
bro, that's a lot.
That's
you know
a
what
lot.
they say?
So,
you know what they told us when we were kids, right? Don't you, Blue?
Huh?
You know what they told us when we were kids, right?
It'll rot your teeth.
I didn't grow hair on my knuckles, and I didn't go blind.
No, they said you keep playing with that motherfucker, you're gonna go blind.
Well, that's when I was a kid. My eyes went bad, like before high school, and they were like, "Ah, you must be playing with it too much because your eyesight's bad now."
Hell yeah. My mom always asks me, why are you in there so long in the shower? I'm like, hell, I don't know. I'm like, hell, it's mine. I can wash that motherfucker as long as I want to.
There you go.
Barbecue Mike, I went cold turkey on all sugar products. No pasta, no fried nothing, no bread. Anything with sugar in it, cut the fuck off, cold turkey.
God, that would be so hard, man.
I quit smoking cigarettes. Yes, I have a vape, but I was smoking a pack and a half, 2 packs a day, and I cold turkey on that too. So,
dude, I have a weakness when it comes to bread because I fucking love pizza.
That sugar will get you, bro.
I love
quit
pizza,
all
man.
sugar, all the sugar, bread, pasta, rice. I quit it all.
Yep.
It's been a year and a half. I lost like almost 70 pounds.
Well, let me ask you something.
In 2 weeks, I've lost almost 7 pounds, and I ain't done shit different except for cut off the sugar shit.
You'll lose.
Is all rice bad for you? No matter which way you cook it.
How it's cooked.
Because I absolutely love rice, man.
If you eat bread, carbs, any type of carbs at all, it's the same as eating sugar.
Yep.
It gets metabolized and turns into glucose. So it's the same.
Okay.
Because everything in the food store is designed to kill your ass.
Yep.
You ain't lying about that shit.
You know, all that shit's designed to kill your ass. Soda, I was drinking Mountain Dew like crazy. I discovered Mountain Dew late in life.
Pepsi.
I was drinking that shit like crazy. And it's real bad. It should put me pre-diabetic, bro. The doctor was like, you need to stop what you're doing now. And I was like, all right, yeah, you're right. And it's been good. It changed everything.
Mountain Dew.
And Miss Carol said carbs are only good under the hood.
Exactly.
People don't even want fuel injection.
I'm okay both ways. Fuel injected or carbureted, I'm okay.
You said you're okay both ways, huh?
Well, my Ranger is going to go
fuel
carb.
Injected and carbureted both ways, or I'm good either way. But it just depends on what the vehicle is being used for.
My Ranger's just going to be a little tool around, have fun truck. It ain't going to be nothing special, but it will be
Carbonated.
Carbonated all the way.
So.
Well, carbureted would be better when the apocalypse comes. They freaking EMP the shit out of us.
You are 100% right on that one.
You ain't lying.
Just don't have.
I tell you what,
electronic ignition. Have the points.
It's not right now. Is not the best time to go buy anything that's got a diesel engine in it. I'm telling you right now.
Nope.
Bullshit.
Well, I mean,
go buy a 12 valve or early 24 valve Cummins because they're easily converted to run on used motor oil, easily converted to run on used cooking oil, French fry oil, but you need certain ones.
but damn, you're gonna die from all the fucking grease that you're cooking your fries with.
Hey, no, back in
You
the
won't
day,
get a chance to
man,
enjoy the truck.
I had a guy who worked with us. He had an old Dodge Cummins, and he went and got whatever fuel that was, and it smelled like French fries.
Yep.
The exhaust smelled like French fries. I was like,
biodiesel.
It was, yeah, biodiesel. It really wasn't. Just you can go to any restaurant. They used to give you their old grease, but now they figured out they can charge people for that shit, so they don't give that shit away no more.
Yeah, that's because of biodiesel plants. I used to work at a biodiesel plant, so I know most of the ways of how to make the shit. I don't know all of the secrets, but I know how to get it all the way up to the last step, and then it goes over into the other building and gets turned into biodiesel.
I'm just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. Diesels are great. I love them. I've had tons of them and drove a tractor trailer all my life. But the way they're doing all this EPA bullshit, and the way the government's trying to kill us on gas prices and stopping all the shit, diesels just a really hard. It's a bad investment at the moment.
Yeah.
Give us some time. Biden will be out of office. We'll get somebody in there that believes in our country, and the shit will go back to normal.
Amen.
Let's see. Let me tell you something. We thought we were going to run the damn gauntlet on this bullshit this election this time. We didn't. We barely got the fucking house.
Tesla's freaking bursting into flames. You see that car?
Yes, yes. But like I said, we barely got the house.
I think even the Dems are getting tired of it too, though. They're seeing through.
I do. I think you're right. I think you're right.
You know, they gotta be. Well,
there's also a difference between Democrats and lefties.
Yeah.
Well, we got the major. We got the what can you say the kingpin. She's out. So now maybe shit will start filtering down and things will start getting better.
No, because you got the guy at the top who'll veto.
Well, yeah,
So
yeah.
my
That's the
wife
dude who just,
something
and that's the
a
dude who
little
just
bit
put a
ago.
ban. He just put a ban on all damn offshore drilling and all that kind of shit. Dumb fuck.
Yeah. I don't know how he's holding it together though.
I don't either, man. I'll be honest with you.
I tell you what,
all drugs.
Somebody in his family needs to, I don't care who it is. If my grandpa was being abused like that, my family member would get the shit smacked out of him because that whoever his family is are worthless pieces of shit for letting that old man be treated like that.
Oh yeah. You know, well, he's like a ventriloquist. Like he's the doll.
Yep, they've got his hand all the way up his ass.
Oh yeah.
You ain't lying.
For sure.
That's fucking elderly abuse.
Hey, we better watch what we say on this thing because we don't want Funky.
You ain't lying. I was just thinking about that too.
We gotta watch out. We're watching out for you, Funky, now, because we don't need another. Oh, I had them guys on the show. They started talking shit. Next thing you know, I got banned from YouTube again.
Yeah, we don't need that again because I believe Funky got banned twice. He'd be done. I do. I believe if his channel right here got terminated, I believe we'd see the last of Funky in the channel.
Nah, he'd continue.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of commitment, especially his last channel was.
I'll bring the
his last channel was.
Express back.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what?
Your last channel was doing good, man, and all of a sudden it got snatched away from you from some dumb fuck.
Bro, guys, you know how much work it is, right? And then in the end, you're like, damn, you get like maybe $25 a month, if that.
I was getting $100 a month.
Were you?
Yeah.
Goddamn, $100. That's good.
Yeah.
That's like groceries, maybe every third day.
That was back then with the other person in charge.
I'm gonna start fixing. I'm gonna start fixing on my car. I'm gonna start fixing on my car naked.
Yeah, I'm just saying, how many Snickers bars can you buy now with $100? I mean,
You know what I mean? It's amazing. Like you go on, especially Instagram. My Instagram page is like got an STD. It's bad. All right. And like, it's amazing how many views on the stupidest shit that you can possibly see that people do, and like they get
all these hits and all this traffic, and it's like, here you go, you start a channel and you're trying to pass along just a little bit of knowledge for maybe some younger generation that they can, maybe they don't have a dad that's going to teach them something or whatever the case is, and like you get barely any traffic. It's amazing to me.
Yeah, that's it's like me. What do? I watch Stealth Campers.
Stealth Campers?
I love that shit, dude. I watch that shit all the fucking time.
Hey,
I love that shit.
Salty, you got to watch this one. It's called the Blout, B-O-L-T or B-L-O-T, Blout Outdoors channel. He's an English guy who stealth camps with a friggin' dwarf.
Really?
Yeah, and they do. They're English, so he goes. We're every episode. He goes, we're gonna do the Blout Outdoors whiskey review. So he takes some whiskey and he reviews it. Last time he freaking went to a police station in stealth camp there, and he's sitting there drinking whiskey, and he goes, yeah. He goes, and the next thing you know, they cut to another scene. He goes, well, guys, I'll be honest. He goes, I fell asleep there. I said, bullshit, you passed out. You know? And then later in the video, he's laying down there and he goes, well, guys, I'll be honest. I think I drank too much whiskey. He's just sitting there. He's sitting there at a freaking by a cop shop getting blasted. Every video, they're just getting bombed.
And that's it.
I gotta watch. You gotta send me that link, dude. I gotta see this.
It's great, dude. I love it. Dudes are funny as hell. That was the same episode. And they cook a meal there too. So he goes, I got myself a rump steak, and I thought about it for a second. I went, don't you gotta cook those for a while? Like, what is he doing? So he cooked it and he put it on this bun with this barbecue sauce, and he's sitting there trying to bite it. He goes, it's a bit tough, I think. He's sitting there biting, and he goes, yeah, it's like ear leather.
That's hilarious.
Oh, dude, that channel's great.
So it's a stealth cam, like
stealth camping. Like they go places and go camping stealthily. Like he did it at like a stadium by a river under a bridge. There's the guy who like started this stuff is like Steve Wallace. That's his channel, Steve Wallace. He's a Canadian. He stealth camped. You know, if you're going down like a highway, like an interstate, and they got and the road split, and you got that medium.
Yeah.
He actually went and stealth camped in one of those one day. Had his wife drop him off, and he ran in there and stealth camped. He did one at a rest area, dude. He did one in a culvert.
We call that homeless people down here.
I know. It's so damn funny, man. I crack up laughing. And this
my God.
Steve's got like over 1 million subscribers, man.
Holy shit.
No shit.
He's making money, dude. His wife just passed away, which sucked, but dude's making freaking loot doing all, and he's so funny because he films his own stuff. He's got that little bit of awkwardness on camera, and it's just fantastic, dude. I enjoy watching it, you know. Great.
I've been watching America's Got Talent, like on YouTube, like reruns.
Oh, I was gonna say you really are desperate.
That's what I've been watching. You know,
the biggest thing about my channel was I know this is a little farther past this, but I had to say it anyway. Was that you don't have to have money to make things happen, but you just got to not make up excuses.
100%.
You got to make shit happen and not excuses.
100%.
I mean, I know you guys. Everybody probably knows Vice Grip Garage.
Yep.
That's a good channel. Derek's cool. He's on Motor Trend now, but there's another channel that I watch. It's called No Nonsense Know-How, who kind of does the same thing. It's freaking great, dude. I love that guy. He fixes anything. He's doing a tow truck right now, but he went to this lot and it was this old bulldozer that had been sitting for 37 years. It was covered in just like ivy. He got that thing running. He got it moving and driving after 37 years. And I was like, Jesus Christ. He even took it to a place where a guy said he was going to restore it, and they went there and they ended up that they're going to sell it. But man, the dude can do anything, and he'll fly out to the southeast United States. He lives in Philadelphia. Him and his wife will go out there, sight unseen, buy a car. The guys will let them fix it in their driveway. They have a rental car to go back and forth getting parts, and then they'll take the rental car back and drive it all the way back to Philadelphia. And they're like in Arizona. It's just, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I like his channel. And then him and his wife, they end up stopping at dive bars on the way back and shit.
That's pretty cool. I still watch the Goon Squad kids, and I just still can't figure them out. But I like watching them because they're like they got a good format for their channel. You know?
Damn.
Yeah.
You ever watch them kids?
I tried watching them. I don't know, not my thing, I guess. But
Was that his mic it changed, or was that mine?
no,
His.
yeah, his
okay. I
mic
was like, damn.
changed. I don't know what happened.
Tony D's mic messing up.
Yeah.
My mic?
Yeah.
all of a sudden went high.
Sound like you're in a tunnel.
Yeah.
The tunnel. How about now?
Better.
Better.
He's
All
holding
right.
his phone. He might have his finger around it or something.
Oh,
That's what she
how's
said.
that?
That's what she said.
Get your finger out of it. Because the power's going out, so I was holding the freaking cable on there.
Hey, Funky, I'm gonna bring in my desktop, dude, in the basement. Yeah, I had to come back inside. I couldn't feel my fucking toes anymore.
What happened to Sublime?
Oh, he fell out.
And Barbecue Mike left too, didn't he?
He said his headset was messing up.
Oh.
He said it died.
Honey, I turned the heater down to 66.
66.
66.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, I'd be freezing.
That's
Hell
69.
no. when we go to bed, it's nice and toasty under the covers.
All right, my mic sounding different now.
Yes.
Definitely.
Well, I'm glad to see everybody's doing good, guys. Seriously, I haven't hung out with you guys in a long time.
Yeah.
Man, it's damn 29 degrees here. I couldn't feel my toes no more. I had to come in the house.
Well, still,
I
it
just
says
fucked
26 on ours. Let's see what it is actually outside. It's 25. Still.
Oh
20.
my God!
What?
Hey, what's our temperature outside
like
right
that.
now?
It's 20. It's 25 and it's heavy snow. No big deal.
Fuck that. I'd be fucking like a damn
It said
squirrel hibernating in
said
a
it
tree.
feels like it's 13 degrees out there because of the wind.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It's 21 here right now.
That's
Not that bad.
that's
Okay.
fucking that's brutal, dude. Holy shit.
Where are you at, Blue Gaze?
I'm in Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas.
Yep.
Well, see,
About an hour north, hour and a half. Depends on how fast you drive. 2 hours from Oklahoma City.
Okay.
see, there's Sublime. It's here.
How?
If Sublime wants to come up for a while, I'll jump down.
19 there feels like 5. Fuck that.
Well,
shit.
he's by the Windy City there.
Man, I thought Georgia was colder.
Hey, let him
Screw
come
that
in. I'm
shit.
gonna jump out because I got I'm touching cotton over here, guys.
Oh hell.
God.
Doug Frank's kissing the fruit balloons, huh?
Hey, it was good. It was good catching up with you all. I'll be
Yeah,
around. Try to hopefully, hopefully we'll catch up. Like maybe that thing in June, whatever. We'll all catch up or whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All
Sounds
right.
good, buddy.
Cool.
All right,
Yeah, man.
boys. Be safe.
You
Yeah,
too,
you
man.
too.
Nice talking to you.
Good night, Tony. Have a good one.
Now, there's the man of the hour right there. Right there in the chat. Proline, it's 40 degrees down there where you're at. Damn, dude. It's cold as shit up here where I'm at in Hampton.
Well, it's supposed to be 40 tomorrow here, and I'm going to be outside working like, fuck yeah, it's warm.
Well, it's going to be funny because I'm going into the garage tomorrow to work on a heater box.
Oh, somebody's pulling out a dash.
Poland. It's already pulled out. What are you
Oh,
talking
you already got it
about?
out. Damn.
You know,
40 where you're at, Proline. I'm right here in Hampton, dude. It's right now 31 degrees. Feels like 29.
And I'm in 2 jackets.
Yeah, but hell, it's 50 degrees where you're at. I can't believe you're complaining.
It's cold.
if it was 50 degrees where you're at, you'd still be complaining. So
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't be complaining like I am now. Like now, I can't even feel my fucking toes.
But Salty kind of complains a lot.
I'm a bitch, dude.
I can feel mine. Of course,
You said it. I didn't.
Hey, dude, my tampon's always in sideways.
of course, I do have the what is it? The Duraflame heater going.
So, house, where are you located at?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah, you're cold. You're cold up there too, aren't you?
It's 15 right now. Feels like 1.
Oh shit!
He wins.
I would not go out of the house. Fuck that. If I needed a cigarette, I'd smoke my fucking thumb. Fuck that shit. Shit on that.
See, Barbecue Mike said it right. 50 degrees is short weather.
Not for me. For me, that's pants.
Well,
If it was used to dealing with 1 or 15 or 20, 50 degrees is fucking t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
it's like when in the springtime, we'd go to the lake, the big lake, Michigan, and then it's like 50. The water temperature is like 50 degrees. We're jumping in it. We didn't give a shit. We were at the beach.
So when I was a teenager, I lived here in Wichita, Kansas, and we had moved from Wichita, Kansas to Las Vegas, Nevada. And we moved in the middle of winter. Here in Wichita, we had snow on the ground, and it was averaging 10, 15 degrees. You know, bundle up to be outside. Well, when we moved to Vegas, it's 65 degrees out there. Everybody in Vegas is wearing scarves and winter coats, and we're running around in tank tops and shorts and flip-flops, and people are looking at us like we're crazy.
Yeah, it's like we went. I remember when I was a kid and we went to Walt Disney World. We stayed in the campground there, and they had a pool. We were like, a pool. It's 72 degrees out. We're jumping in the pool. There's nobody else in the pool. Just these freaking northerners in the pool, and you got this lifeguard who's sitting up on the tower in a freaking winter jacket, just sitting there like this.
It's like, I can't believe these damn fools are in that water. I thought I was gonna have an easy night.
We're playing, splashing, you know.
That's because they're used to the hot temperature, so it's cold as shit to them. 50s.
Proline,
That's what I call crybaby toe suckers.
Proline, I kind of agree with you, but I really don't like 105 weather either, because that's just, God Almighty, that's murder, especially in Georgia with the humidity we got. 105 and then our humidity. Oh,
Yeah, that's
dude,
hot.
yeah, that's brutal here, man. Holy shit.
I remember that time I went down to the Foxcast meet a few years back. It was in Mahomet, Illinois.
That's when y'all. Yeah, I remember you doing a video on that shit.
It was so hot, and I mean, they're doing polls on the dyno, and it was so. I mean, it must have been 110, like feels like 110 with the humidity and whatnot, but it was so hot, dude. And there
Wait,
was
are you talking about Bleed for Blue Fest or the other one?
no. This was in what was that place called? Scram Speed.
Yeah, Scram Speed. I remember you said on the video, like,
and
it's so hot, dude. I feel like I'm fucking melting.
And it was crazy. There was no wind. Every once in a while, you get a breeze, and you're like,
yeah. I remember you standing there talking to Stain Giant, and God, he looked like a damn sopping wet freaking. His everything on it was just soaked to the bone.
Yeah, it was rough.
So Sublime, what's up, buddy?
Nada. What I missed earlier from when Carnob and Gary were in.
Well, Salty started to spill the beans.
No, I was never going to spill the beans.
Which beans are we talking about? A couple beans have happened today.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. I do not never tell anybody. Anything.
Just you even saying it. He said, "This is stuff." When he called me, he goes, He goes, "This is like top secret stuff here." I was like, "I ain't saying nothing." And then Salty's like, "Did he pick up his engine yet?"
I didn't say anything. All I said is Gary is the first one that brought it up to everybody. He goes, Car Mob is a super happy dude. And I said, yeah, when I talked to him on the phone, he was gleaming. And that was all I said. I didn't say anything else. And I wouldn't say nothing else. Because me and him had already done talked earlier in the day.
Did Gary speak of his acquisition at all or no?
Yeah. He told us what he bought Kim.
Okay.
And I said that that Kim now needs to race Street Slayers.
Oh, I actually think he'll beat Street Slayers. I think they're lighter, man.
I know.
Yeah. I've always said I would rather have the Edge ST over the Explorer ST. I don't know why. I just think it looks better.
How about this? How about you compensate the weight and put Street Slayers in the Edge and put Cobra Kim in the Explorer?
I don't think there's that much of a weight difference, though, is there?
I don't know.
I'm not going to speak on that.
The Edge is shorter.
I'm not going to speak on that.
I mean, Street Slayers and Gary can't be too far off.
Well, who the hell says Gary's going to be driving Mrs. Kim's car?
Well, that's what you were talking about, right, Funky? Switching drivers?
No, putting Street Slayers in the Edge and putting Cobra Kim.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, that's totally, for sure.
Then you go off with this word. It can't be much of a difference. I'm like, I'm not speaking on that.
No. I thought you were talking about Gary and then switching. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes more sense. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. Glad we clarified that. I didn't want to get in trouble.
Especially for Mr. Kim here this damn live.
Like Sublime, I'm going to hang your balls.
Insert foot in mouth.
That would have been an immediate slap the next time you see Miss Kim.
Yeah.
What the hell did you say, boy?
Yeah. I go to give her a hug and she give me a knee to the groin.
Yeah. I know, Pinks. I know.
You'd be getting that. And you'd be like, "Oh, she changed me up."
I know. I'm waiting for you to get on here on the live and tell some stories about your car.
Oh, you got a car back from Ken today?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just so you know,
all kinds of things happening today. What an eventful
just so
day!
You know,
who got their car back from Ken? What?
Pinks.
Oh, his car was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been there ever since.
For a while.
For a long time.
Oh.
All I can say is Pinks. Now, matter of fact, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm gonna wait till you can work your way up on the panel and let you say something. I ain't gonna say nothing.
So Mark is still in here, right? 91 Mustang?
No, he's not here. He's right
there.
there.
I see him right there. He said 24 degrees here.
Well, there is a Mark in the chat.
One of our favorite movies just ended. That's another reason why I was chilling in the chat. I was watching the end of it.
Rhinestone Cowboy?
No.
Well,
Today I'll give you a hint.
Brokeback Mountain?
Today I ordered spaghetti and marinara sauce. I got egg noodles and ketchup.
You got egg noodles and ketchup.
No, that's a hint from the movie. He said I ordered spaghetti and marinara sauce and I got egg noodles and ketchup.
Oh yeah. What was that? I forgot.
Yeah, so, since you're the encyclopedia and know everything, Sublime, Proline asked a question a while ago and said, "Whatever happened to Stain Giant?" So we figured out we'd let you tell it.
I think he ended up having to have like an ankle surgery or something like that. And if I'm not mistaken, he even said the rehab may keep him from going to next year's Ford Takeover, that it's going to be that long. You know, I mean, think about it.
Look what it took to bring Boss Man out of the woodwork when somebody brought up Brokeback Mountain. He's like, "What? Brokeback Mountain? Where?"
Damn, I can't believe it's going to take him that long for the rehab.
What is the egg noodles and ketchup? I forgot. I think I just seen that.
There, 91 Mustang just gave you another hint right there in the chat. See if you can figure it out from that one. Go get your shine box.
Oh, was that Goodfellas?
You sure are a funny guy.
Goodfellas?
Yeah, there you go.
Pinks, are you still in the chat, buddy?
Oh, yeah, he's there.
I'll drop down.
No, you stay right there, man. We'll see if it's okay with Zach. If he don't
No,
mind
it's
dropping
okay.
down.
I will drop down. Actually, I'm in the middle of something.
Okay.
Well, I
always-
wasn't really paying attention. Sorry.
It's always very good to be in the middle of something.
I will not be on here next Friday because I apparently found out my new baby's coming the next Friday, which is awesome.
Oh, so you're gonna be a father, huh?
They're just now coming down from Georgia, so I get to see them after like a year.
Oh, okay.
Go get the papers. Get the papers.
All right, I'm gonna hop down. I'll be listening.
Blue, take care, buddy.
Quoting Goodfellas for.
Dude, me and Mark have started doing movie like quotes.
There you go,
And-
Proline. I mean, Pinks. I'm sorry. Oh my God, my dog just farted in that fucking.
What was
shit.
that? It was.
Awesome.
It was.
God damn, girl.
It was Tommy two.
Holy shit.
Tommy Two-Tone.
No, Tommy two times.
Yeah, Tommy Two-Tone. No, was it Tommy Two-Time or Two-Tone?
No, Tommy two times because he said everything two times.
Well, I knew that, but
You get the papers.
I'm telling you, if a dog could smile, my dog would be laughing her ass off because she just shit all over me. You bitch.
Oh my God.
God damn, girl. You need to go outside. You need to go shit because your daddy said you did. You stink.
You need to go
God
shit.
damn.
Yes, you do. You need to shit.
God almighty. That little motherfucker just blasted me. Holy shit.
Give them an air freshener.
No, that shit ain't gonna help.
Dude, just about every night I go in to go to bed, and I just I walk into a cloud of poo.
Man, I'm telling you, dog farts are absolutely the worst.
Just
I don't know about
They are
that.
the worst.
I've been eating a lot of chili lately. I might
I'm
have
at-
to eat.
I imagine yours is pretty damn ripe right now too, ain't they?
I made chili the other night.
Good segue. Dog shit to chili. It works.
So, Pinks, do you got any good news you want to share?
I do have good news. I also have some crap news, but I did short on that.
Give us the good news first.
I got my car back today at 902 wheel horsepower.
Nice. Did you get a chance to drive it around for a little bit before you put it on the trailer?
I drove it around before I put it on the trailer, and
Wow.
I was doing 80 before I even barely gave it any gas.
Oh, of course.
902 horsepower, man. You could
I
make
went
1,000.
from like 395 horse to 902.
Could make
What was the
1,000.
torque?
665.
That's cheering me.
Look, when you make 902 horsepower, does it really matter about the torque anymore?
It does.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
What did Carol Shelby always used to say? Horsepower sells cars. Torque wins races.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm with you, Proline,
Giving
but
a
my
dog
dog's only a
cabbage.
Pomeranian, and she just fogged this fucking room.
Oh,
Dude, we had a Doberman pincher back in the day. Oh, he actually scared himself. He was sound asleep, and he farted, and he scared himself awake.
Did he wake up barking?
No, he jumped up, and his rear legs slipped, and his ass fell on the ground, and he jumped up and said, like, what was that? We were like, what the fuck is wrong with this dog? But he would clear the house, dude. I mean, he was a big Doberman, and he would
Should have been Go Fast Dog.
and we would sit there and we'd hear it. It was like we were like, oh no.
That definitely should have been Go Fast Dog.
I bet it's fucking like, this is gonna be bad.
Just imagine Go Fast and that dog in the same house.
I like what Dan Proline says. He goes, my bulldog stinks up the block.
So, Pinks, what was the bad news?
bad news was about 10 miles from home, I had a semi pull out in front of me.
Oh no, don't say
While I'm
that.
doing 65, he just pulls out right in front of me.
Oh my God.
I didn't hit him, but when I slammed on the brakes, my Mustang decided to slip its chains and go right into the front of my trailer.
Oh no.
Oh God.
So the cabinets, the refrigerator, and all that in front of my trailer is all just destroyed.
How bad's the front of the car?
A couple of dents and the clips got some damage to it. That's about it.
So basically, you just had to replace the nose?
I'm not even going to replace it. I'm just going to make sure it gets back on, tighten the sides back down, and buff it out. You know, it's not even cracked.
Huh.
It didn't damage the car that much. It just damaged the cabinet. and there was a refrigerator in my
What's up,
trailer.
Bryce? Yeah, you're right,
There
Bryce.
will not be a refrigerator in my trailer when I get it fixed because I'm just not gonna put one back in it.
I don't know if I'll be on too much longer, but
Don't worry about it. Sublime's going live after you.
Yeah.
He's off for the winter, so he's good.
Yeah, I went live last night. It lasted 3 hours. That was crazy. And then I got up late this morning.
his dog farted, dude puked.
I did make a couple of shorts about the trailer and my car. I was pissed. I was very pissed.
That is hilarious.
And my first short says
So
some semi drivers should be taken off the road.
So
Not
what now?
like I couldn't see me. I have enough light to light up a town.
I could say, how the hell can you not see a big ass Ford F-450?
With and all the lights around my trailer too. My trailer's lit up like it's got marker lights all over it.
That's crazy, dude. I'm really sorry to hear about your accident, dude.
Yeah, I heard the car hit too. When I hit the brakes, I heard the noise and I was like, my car moved.
Now let me ask you something. Is that due to bad tie downs, or did
I don't?
did
I
the
had my
hooks-
regular, the big yellow straps, and the straps were loose. They were off, and I know I tightened them down.
Damn. Really sorry to hear about that, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Mustang's fine. It's just the trailer. It just pisses me off because I just got the trailer. This is the first time I used it for a car, and I just got to find a place that can fix my cabinets for me. And I got to get my toolbox that's in there unstuck because it's like stuck, tilted up and stuff. If you watch the little shorts, you'll see it. It's just kind of messed up.
But on a happy note, are you real happy with the progress, the performance of the car so far?
Oh, I am. I just need to switch tires on it. I'm also gonna, now that it's home, I'm gonna pull the rear subframe back off and replace it with a stock one. I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit because it's just been too tight, and I don't want to break my rear end again. I want to give it some more give.
What's up, MJ?
What's up, MJ?
And then I can use it on track too.
Yeah. Because say you got a lot of damn power and torque now to put out on the track. It's gonna be a different animal when you take it out.
But I gotta get some wider tires back under it. And right now I'm probably just gonna switch to my winter setup, just because they don't get hard at 40 degrees.
So when do
What
you
year's
think,
that car again, Pinks?
16.
Okay.
so when do you think you'll be using your trailer next?
When will I be using it next?
Yeah, when do you think you'll be using it next?
No idea. The trailer's still usable. It's just the cabinets up front are messed up.
Yeah. Hopefully
That won't stop me from using it.
Yeah, hopefully you can have all that fixed by a Ford takeover.
Even if I don't, I'll still use it.
Oh hell yeah. Damn right.
I mean, what I plan on doing, I'll probably take the fridge out completely and maybe put my generator right there.
Does your trailer not have a designated place for the generator?
No, it does. It's not made for one. It's
Okay, I got you.
so, but and for the generator, just be storing it in there because you can't run it in there because it doesn't have an opening to the outside.
Yeah.
But it's a little generator. It'd be a perfect either that or I'll get another small toolbox to sit in there, like on the other side, and then the middle is just where the winch is and the power inverter for the batteries.
Yeah, the good thing about the refrigerator is you can always get ice and a cooler and shit like that when you get to
I
the
have a
truck.
really nice cooler, so
Yeah.
I don't really. I hadn't used it. It was I'm just pissed because it did work.
Yeah.
The heater got damaged too, and
So you want to bed early tonight?
so I don't know if I'm going to replace it or not. Probably not. If I do anything for heat, I'll get one put on top one of the heat air conditioning units.
Yep. I don't blame you. That's the best way to go.
Yeah, they're not super expensive, but having them installed can be expensive.
You can install it yourself. It's not hard.
Yeah, I don't have anything framed for it though, so I'd have to frame it out.
Yeah, I mean, We put one in mine a long time ago, and it wasn't built for one and stuff like that.
Did you just change out where a vent was or something?
Yeah, actually we did, because my trailer actually came with 3 vents. It was one up front, one in the middle, one in the back, and we took the one out of the middle and just cut the hole bigger, and then we used 1 1/4 inch aluminum tubing, and that's back. We didn't have a welder or nothing, so we just used a bunch of L clamps. I mean L brackets, and we bolted all that stuff in and made it all work. Yeah, worked fine.
Yeah, I don't. It's not a new trailer. It's like a 98, 99 model. It's older.
If you can, the way I found my AC was as I looked. This is back before Facebook Marketplace. We used Craigslist. We found an old pop-up camper that was bad, but the AC system was still good on the top of it. So we bought the pop-up camper. I think it was like $250, and we got basically you can't even buy an air conditioner system for that.
Oh, those air conditioners are pretty cheap now.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the man. It's Ken.
Yeah, they're not really that bad.
Ken posted, if you go on Facebook, Ken did post a video of my car on the dyno. I think.
Oh, okay. What's up, Ken? How you doing, buddy? Just hang up. Oh, okay, Ken. Just hang up next time when we're right in the middle of a phone call. I already know. I'm just messing with you. Your wife sent me a thing on Facebook telling me your phone died.
That's what he wants you to think.
No, she actually really did send me something on Facebook saying, "Hey, Ken told me to tell you that his phone died," because he did. We were sitting right there talking, and all of a sudden our conversation right in the middle of it, I think it was gone.
See, it's a great way to hang up on someone. I've had it happen to me once. That I let my phone die on me while I was in the middle of a call.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, damn.
That's what Funky needs to do to his Fox body. Be the first one to cut a damn roof AC in it. Put one of them big ass square boxes on that Fox body.
That's been done before. They're usually cars that are parked at Walmart.
Yeah, that's true.
I've
People
seen
sleeping in them.
Personally, I just like the window unit AC stuck out the window.
Yeah, they don't cut the hole right, so they got a bunch of spray foam filling the gaps.
There you go.
Yeah, we used to do that shit back in the day. We had a van. We take one of the back windows out of the barn doors, and we'd put a little window unit in the back of the door. We're good.
Hey Ken, did you see the video I posted? The shorts I posted with my trailer?
He said he's going to send you something. He said, "Hold on."
Yeah, he's going to send me the video. What's up, Frank?
I seen your thing with your bumper there. Did you see those? Did you see those things Pony 1992 had on his Mustang? They were releases.
Yeah, I've got some.
Do you?
I have some. I don't know if they're for that or if I bought the ones that are for the hood stays. I think they're for that because I was going to put them on the Focus too.
Yeah, what did he call those things?
I end up cutting clip off a lot when I'm working on it.
What's up,
Lifetime Christmas movie.
Yeah, what did Pony call those things? Buttons or some shit like that?
I don't know.
I remember when he done the video installing those.
Yeah.
Well, my wife's on the Lifetime kick too right now.
Oh, no problem, Ken.
A Lifetime Christmas movie. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Play.
Who did we lose? We lost House.
House.
Ken, get up on the panel, dude.
He didn't look like House.
I didn't know what House looked like. I've never seen House till today.
I seen him up on a panel one time before,
That's
but I
House?
can't remember what he looks like.
No, the only House I'm talking about is the one from the TV show. House.
Yeah. Ken, get up on the panel there, fool.
Now praise a captain on a spaceship.
Or do you have charge on your phone? Let me ask you that first before you get on the panel.
He's going to say he's got that low battery.
You know he's not going to get on the panel. Ken ain't buy all that panel shit. First he quits making YouTube videos. Then he don't. Then he hangs up on people when he calls them.
Then he stops returning people's texts.
Yeah. So we got to get there.
Hey, you know what? When I was at Ford Takeover,
Later,
Ken
House.
I said I texted. I said I texted you. He goes, man. He goes, you can't text me. I go, What are you talking about? He goes, look. He showed me his messages, and there was like, I don't know, it was like 200 or something on his phone. I was like,
That he still has not replied to.
Yeah, he goes, just call me. Because it's easier.
Hell, that don't work either. He don't answer the phone.
Yeah, I got the reject last time I called him.
Yeah, I got the go fuck you button.
Yep, so did I.
It rang like once and went straight to voicemail.
Yep. I sent him a gift back with a guy pushing a cell phone button. Reject.
So
you should send him the monkey gif.
So I put three shirts really quickly, one right after the other, and the one in the middle is doing the best, and it's the one that's the damage to the car.
Of course, people want to see carnage.
It's not that much carnage though, so
I know, but it's just the
but
fact
if
that
it gets views, it gets views.
Oh my! I just got a text from Ken.
So, Pinks, I don't know if you said or not. Did you pull over instantly as soon as that happened, or did you get a chance to go give the guy a piece of your fucking mind? Or
The guy just kept going.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now. Anybody in a tractor and trailer is not going to stop.
No,
You can hang
they're
it up.
not.
They're not.
And he wasn't even, he was a flatbed that had one thing in the middle of his truck. He wasn't even loaded, and there was no other traffic. He could have waited.
Wow.
There wasn't anybody else coming from either direction other than me. What's up, Brailsford?
Hi.
So I don't get it, but that's what I knew. Something would go wrong today. I knew something.
Sublime, did you just now get a text from Ken? Too?
Yes,
Me
yes,
too.
that's what I was laughing about.
I bet it's the same text I got. Shoot me a fucking bird.
Hold on. Oh no, he just sent me confirmation of what his battery life is. A screenshot of his battery.
What is it? 2%.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, or no, he's probably sending me a screenshot of how many texts he has.
Oh.
That's what it is.
5 billion?
84 looks like. 43 missed calls, 84 missed texts. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, if you scroll through those missed calls, one of them is salty.
Shit. If there's 43, one of them is probably mine too.
Yeah, I better say. He's probably saying, y'all, there's Miss Pam. He's sitting in the goddamn muscle.
He sent Salty the bird. He sent me the proof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He called him Miss Pam. He called in the muscle. He's like,
He's covering his ass. That's what he's doing.
I'll let my wife handle y'all. Y'all.
I'm just gonna keep talking crap till he gets up on this panel.
Hello, Miss Pam. How are you doing? I like that. Don't get me started.
What's up, Brailsford? What's going on, bud?
So, Ken, is that what we've resorted to now?
Huh.
You calling in the muscle? I'm gonna have both of them ready to kick me in the balls.
Oh my god! It's like Miss Pam. He's like, Pam, get him.
I like that. I'll deal with y'all shitheads all on my own.
I'm not even gonna look at my messenger.
Oh man, I'm just busting his balls. He knows that. Oh, fuck! You tell Funky done got tired. He done turned off his can.
How
You're
how
gonna
close
have
were you to home? Thanks when that happened.
What's that?
How close to home were you when that happened?
Like within 10 miles.
Oh God.
Yeah, I was
Not
almost
Jane.
home. It was just I had just gotten to Tuscumbia, which is the town I live in, but I live on the other end of the town.
Sublime, you going live?
Why, Funky? You looking to kill him now?
Well, you can tell it won't be long.
No.
You can see the tiredness setting in on his face. I mean, literally, you can. You can always tell when he's getting ready to kill it.
That was P. That was like, I had to go.
Oh no, that's fine. But you can always tell when you're getting ready to kill it. You can tell when you're getting tired. Seriously, you can, because you know he's worked all day long, and as the live goes on, you can see his whole demeanor, mood, and everything changes. It kind of slows down. It really does, man. Because when he first starts his live, he's all happy, enjoying, laughing, and cutting up.
This is coming
Well,
from a guy who I've
Funky.
never actually met before.
Say what now?
This is coming from a guy I've never actually met before, and he's telling you everything about me.
Well, fuck, I've only been on what lives with you about 500 times.
Oh, Miss Pam just sent me a GIF.
Yeah.
She ain't sent me one yet.
Oh God. Somebody kind of rolling their eyes.
Oh hell, we done brought out the goddamn big
Handle
guns.
the business now.
He's like, give me my damn charger. Give me my charger right now.
He's like, I done had to go put on the big boy pants. Here I come.
Oh,
and then he leaves.
He pulled a Funky.
Yeah. Without even saying a word.
He said, y'all just thought I was fixing to get y'all's ass.
And here's what I think of that without saying a word.
Yeah, exactly. You know, when we finally do meet, he's gonna give me all kind of shit. Miss Pam's gonna probably kick me in the balls. I won't be able to fucking take a piss for a month.
Well, see, you're not going to Fort Takeover. I got what? Say 6, 7, 8 months to smooth her back over. So we're good by the time I get there.
See, you get your balls racked before I will.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna put an LA sticker on the back of her truck, regardless.
Hold on, Ford Takeover list, baseball cup. Okay.
What's
All right,
up there, Mr. HPR? How you doing tonight?
What's going on, big guy?
Oh, that much.
I swear I just saw you.
I know, right?
Like 5 seconds
Just
ago.
talk.
Didn't I just spend half a day at your shop again?
It wasn't. Now you're over exaggerating. It wasn't that long.
No, it wasn't that long. It was about 3 hours.
Yeah.
You got to see all those damn fun toys that he's been telling me about in the background on phone calls.
Oh, there are so many nice cars sitting out there.
Mm-hmm.
We've dwindled them down quite a bit.
Yeah, I did notice it had there were less than I saw last time I was there.
Yeah.
I do like the one you got working on in the shop right now. It's on the floor in the shop. That red one.
A New Edge.
Yeah, it looks like a pain in the ass what you're doing, but
Yeah, it's a coyote swap. We got to get back on it as soon as we get everything lined out and get time to get back on it. It's one of those that came in. We were supposed to knock it out, and then we didn't have the correct parts, and it just happens.
Yo, coyote swapping a New Edge, huh?
And when I allow customers to get their own parts, and I tell them what to get, and they get different brands, and then they don't fit, and it becomes a headache.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's only about coyote swaps. You got to get certain things fit with certain things, and if you don't match them up correctly, you're going to have issues.
that's why when I brought him a bunch of parts and said, "Here, fix it," it took forever to get done because it's missing so much stuff.
Well, our biggest problem was we had the broker in, right?
Yep.
We had to get parts for it. We had to wait on that. And then we got that together. The transmission still had an issue. We had to take it out. And then our trans guy took it apart, but then Calimer wouldn't give us the replacement part. So we had to box it up, ship it all to Calimer, wait for him to get done, for that to get back. And then when we got that on there and everything was good, then we started the Whipple install. Well, then we was missing parts on the Whipple install. And then we had to wait for that stuff to come in, then get you back in. And then you brought me a fuel system, which I had to order a bunch of parts for to complete. And then finally everything came together.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of pink spilled.
Yeah.
Luckily, I think the fuel pumps. One of the fuel pumps in it of the 3 is bad. I'm going to buy a new one to replace it. But that's easy to get to, isn't it? Just pull the back seat out.
Yeah, pull the back seat out, pop that ring off. It comes up. You'll take. You can test the fuel pumps and then see which one is. I know one of the 3 is bad, and but you have the big pump, so 2 of them is plenty to make the power you make. But I like having that 3rd when you're making the power you're making. That's comfort level.
Having a backup.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same problem that Mob had on his?
Do what now?
That's the same problem Mob had on his triple pump, I believe. One of the pumps went down when he was at Tony's house.
I'll tell you where a lot of the problem stems from is when like Pink's pumps were used, but a lot of the problem stems from is a lot of people want to run low in the tank. And when you're running 2 to 3 pumps in a tank and you run it low of fuel, they heat up. When they heat up, they die prematurely.
Yep.
People, the worst mistake people make on a fuel system like that is they go out and they try to drive around running the fuel out to switch from 93 to E85, and that is the worst thing in the world you can do. Take the hose off, drain the 93 or the E85 in the bucket, put the new fuel in, start it up. Do not. That's the worst thing you can do is run them low. If you get to a quarter tank of fuel, you need to be getting some fuel in the car.
Yeah, I need to get fuel in that car. It's almost empty.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Funky.
It had to have a tank when on the dyno.
Yeah.
Have you figured out what kind of fuel pump you're going with, Funky?
And that? Oh, I'll definitely get a 340 for it.
Oh, and a 351?
Yeah.
Is that going to be enough?
I think it should be.
I mean, you're building what, a 393, right?
Yep.
Hey, Ken, if you were Chris could message me which pump it is I need to buy, so I don't forget.
I believe it's the TI 285, but I'll see your part number.
Yeah.
And the thing is, Salty, I probably end up getting a Holley high ram for it, and it comes with the fuel rails.
Mm-hmm.
And then people keep asking me, well, what are you going to do for a hood? I said, I'm cutting a motherfucking hole in that motherfucking hood, and I'm going to maybe have somebody make a scoop for me, and I'll just rivet the fucker on there.
Shit, why are you going to rivet the hood? Why are you going to rivet a scoop on? Because if you cut the hole right around the damn Holley high ram,
yeah,
that
you're
shit
asking
actually
a lot.
looks really good, though.
You're asking a lot from me.
No,
Get
man.
that exact.
All the shit that you do, man, shit, you can get it. Because you can make that mark easy with believe this or not, is Play-Doh.
I know what you're talking about. I mean, I got a picture. I'll find it here.
Yeah,
When I came home today,
you can put Play-Doh on top of that shit, and you can make your mark on your hood and know exactly where to cut that shit out at.
There's a guy at Foxtoberfest last year.
So, Ken, did you get a chance to check out that text I sent you or no?
Which one, Bo?
All right. So, have you ever heard? It's called a ProFlex Commander Pro. It's made by Advanced Fuel Dynamics. It basically converts my car into a flex fuel car. You ever heard of those things? Those apparently they've been around for a while.
If you want to know my honest opinion about running flex fuel in a Ford vehicle, don't do it. In a supercharged Ford vehicle, don't do it.
Yeah, that's what I've already. Okay.
I mean, that's just the general consensus. I mean, it would have to tie in your PCM, and I don't know enough about it. Let me do some research, but GM has a way of doing it. Ford is inferred, and I'm not a big fan of it on a boosted vehicle. I mean, you're just really asking for trouble if something isn't right.
Yeah. Yeah. It said that, I talked to a couple people, and one said it could either make it run too rich or too lean. Another one said it could end up slowly doing damage to the vehicle, making it so the pistons stop lubricating and all that shit.
It's not worth it.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust me. I mean, it's.
I came across in a GT500 forum. Somebody was talking. It was an E85 conversation that somebody started, and some guy, had one on his 500 and said it's been working fine for him, but it's only been in for 3 months or 3 weeks.
Yeah. And
So-
what it is that you don't want to be the guinea pig. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's working fine for 3 weeks, but no.
Yeah.
My opinion on a boosted vehicle, on a boosted Ford vehicle, either do 93 or do E85, one or the other.
Yep.
Another question.
Aspirated, you can get away with doing the flex fuel, but it's all inferred. It's not true. There's nothing on there to truly measure fuel ethanol. It's all inferred. For an example, if you take a flex fuel Ford vehicle and you go put gas in it, and then walk out front and pull a small vacuum line off, you can literally get in the car, pull up the PID and the PC, pull up the PID, like the Ford IDS, and you can literally watch after you like do a fill up event and it starts monitoring.
Yeah.
And you could pull a small vacuum tube off, and you can literally watch the ethanol content rise because it's taking more fuel to hit the air fuel ratio because you're introducing unmetered air, and it will slowly rise until you get to a high ethanol content level. Then once it gets to high ethanol content level, then it starts seeing more and more. Then it'll finally throw a lean code. I worked when I was a tech, several vehicles come in, flex fuel vehicles come in, have a vacuum leak, and you'd go in and I'd have them contact the customer and say, hey, are y'all running ethanol E85? And they're like, no, we've been running regular gas. And the ethanol content is like 85, 86%. And it finally threw a lean code because the ethanol content went up, and then it seen it was still having to add fuel, and it's like, hey, something's going on, throw a check engine light. So that being said, the worst thing you want to do on a boosted vehicle is it to think you have ethanol E85 in there when you don't. So it's never wise to do that. Chevrolet has an actual content sensor that's wired into the PCM you can put in, or that some of them come to the factory and some of them you put in, but it actually ties into the PCM and it actually knows what it's looking for, and it uses that. So they can get away with it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I mean,
thank you, sir.
That's just my 2 cents. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Funky question for you.
Yeah.
Do you plan on running the MSD box, or are you going to go? Are you going to do coil on plug on your 393?
No, I'll probably do an MSD box. That's about the only thing MSD makes anymore that's good. Are their boxes?
Yeah, their boxes are tried and true, man.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I can do here, because I mean, I might have a Holley dual sync on there. Well, no, 'cause I'm going stock computer for now. So yeah,
Do the Holley high ram, and then then do the coil on plug, and then make everybody think you have an LS in the vehicle.
No.
There's actually a fast ass new edge car here. I mean, he is fast, and he has a 351 based engine, but it's got a Holley high rise, got Holley EFI. He's got the coils like come on the LS on there.
Yep.
And everybody walks up and thinks it's an LS, and he's like, "Nope, not a fucking LS."
Well, see, the thing of it is, you can mount the coils anywhere you want to. They don't have to be on top of the valve covers.
It's just funny when he has this on top of the valve cover, and everybody's like, LS. I'm like, nope, not an LS.
But if you're running fuel injection these days, man, coil on plug, that is by far the best way to go, because you can really, really tune your car right. It's just so much better. My fucking dog, girl, you stinking bitch.
So luckily, when I got home after all that happened tonight, I opened my mail and I got this check for a class action lawsuit for a whole $75. I'm rich. Pay for everything.
Hey, that fixes your trailer right there.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I saved.
Yeah, but if you can, you look into the coil on plug, dude. I'm telling you, man, your tuner and yourself will be happier.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna put the stock computer on there, and I'm just gonna have Tony's guy burn me a chip for it. So,
okay, I got you.
Yeah. But it'll have freaking ported GT40 heads on it for now, stock computer for now, just because the cheapest way I can get a intake is that Holley high ram, because you get it all and the fuel rails with it, so it's awesome. And then
and how much you say it was, like $1,500 to $1,800?
No, it's $1,000.
Oh hell, that ain't bad, dude.
Yeah, you can't beat that price, and you get, like I said, you get the fuel rails.
Well, shit, no, that ain't bad at all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and you can get the one that's the front or the side. I want the side ram.
Oh yeah, you don't want the front entrance.
Yeah, so it keeps kind of to the Fox body orientation, you know.
Oh man, you got it.
Y'all purists,
man. Y'all damn purist.
Yeah, A9L. And the only reason I'm doing an A9L is because it's cheap. I got it. I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them. I got the wiring harness and $1,000 for the intake, and you're there.
There you go. Hey, I don't blame you, man. I mean, you can always upgrade all that stuff down the road if you feel you need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to get the car running and driving.
That makes
and
sense.
Unfortunately, it's going to have a T5 in it for a little bit.
Yeah, all I can say is you better be easy on that poor T5, brother.
Hey, so far it's holding up my 347. So,
hey, let me ask something. Can you get your hands on a 3650?
Transmission?
Yeah.
I got one at the shop for sale.
Oh, do you? Well, there you go, Funky. Now, what is the friendly deal?
Well, it's not mine. It's a customer's. I just have to talk to him, see how much more.
Oh, well, that just fucked everything up.
No, it's not. You guys are killing me. It came out of the new edge that we're doing the new edge. We're doing a collie swap. He's putting a 6R80 in. So we took
that's not even a priority right now for me.
Oh yeah, I totally get that. But it's nice to know that somebody's got one though.
We took the 3650 out.
Yeah, 3650. That is definitely what.
So,
you
what
need.
car do you think would be easier to put a Coyote in? The SN95 new edges or a Fox body?
Fox.
New Edge, I would think.
Nah,
If you get a 96 to 98 SN95, then it's going to be easier to put a Coyote in because you're not going to have to worry about finding that, you're not going to have to worry about finding that daggum
dash cluster.
No, I'm drawing a blank. The Hydro Boost setup.
Yeah, true.
Hydro
But don't
Boost.
the 90
Do a SN95, man. Everybody does Fox bodies.
I'm just curious to what you guys. I just was curious to what you guys thought about which one would be easier. Because I mean, you say with the Hydro Boost, I mean, you could put manual brakes on it for the time being until you get a Hydro Boost.
Brakes suck.
I know. I'm just saying, like Adam had him on his T-Bird. He had manual brakes on there for a while until he got the new transmission and everything. Then he got a Hydro Boost in there, but
yeah.
The manual brakes are great if you're doing a drag car, but for something you want to take out and you want to enjoy on the street, man, you want a Hydro Boost setup.
Well, he did that, I think, just because on cost, maybe because he did that and couldn't get the Hydro Boost in time, so he just wanted a easy way to have brakes on it.
Yeah, which makes sense.
It's kind of like Thomas, my buddy Thomas, when he took his Coyote swapped 82, and he was riding around with a T5 in it. And these guys at Foxtoberfest last year at Prestige Motorsports down there, right? Big speed shop. The guy's like, do a burnout. And Thomas was like, I don't know. And he goes, come on, man, come on. So he did it, and you see, I got the video of it where you just see freaking smoke come out from the middle of his car because he's roasting his clutch.
Yeah.
And then he finally gets it in second and does a little burnout. And I was, and the guy was like, what the hell, dude? I said, he's got a T5 in it, dude. He wants to drive it. He wasn't going to hot rod it. You guys are egging him on to do a burnout.
Well, see, Pinks brings up the Holly Sniper. But
I bring it up.
didn't you tell me that people are having issues with the Sniper system?
I'll tell you what Prestige Motorsports told me down there. He said they're junk. We don't use them. He goes, we avoid them.
There you go.
He said, and that's his opinion, though.
Well, true.
He don't like working with them. So what he ends up telling his customers to do is get a lower intake with multi-port. Or they modify them, I think, too. And then they just put a throttle body where the carburetor was, and then he tunes it with a Terminator X.
And I was going to ask you, since you have a Terminator X system, and maybe Ken can chime in on this too, is Terminator X a good option to use if you're running like an 800 to 1,000 horsepower turbo? car.
You kind of want more like you want the Dominator.
Dominator
Yeah, but
has
you're talking 10 grand though.
I think
Dominator's fucking
Dominator
expensive.
when I was talking Sniper earlier. Sorry.
Yeah, you're talking 10 grand
Dominator-
for a Dominator. That goddamn that's
Dominator
just high.
has more controls. Dominator has more controls and more things. You can do it with the Terminator X. I've seen it. I've seen people run high horsepower on Terminator X. It's just the Dominator has more features of more controls and stuff like that. So
okay,
that and it's one of the other features of it. It's potted, so you can stick it anywhere. The other stuff you got to keep protected, but and then, well, because you said you could do it with it. I've seen Justin 91 or LX 91, Justin LX 91 or 91 LX, whatever. He has his 351 turbo, and he's up in the 800 horsepower, with that thing. So,
I replaced the batteries in the Q5, Ken.
Good deal. It kept yelling at me the whole time I had the car.
But I replaced them with the ones I bought at, I think, Harbor Freight. So I'll probably be replacing them again soon because all my Energizer ones are 2032s.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I didn't have any 2025s other than the cheap ones.
Are you doing movie quotes, dude?
Yes, he is.
I'm like, what am I reading?
What are you talking about?
Then you said something about movie quotes earlier. I was like, this is what he's
Sublime and 91 are back and forth with movie quotes.
That's good, fellas. Too funny. It was on earlier. That's why it's fresh in my mind.
See, I'm on Holly's website now, and you can get the Dominator EFI kit, Universal GOP main harness with colon plug main sub harness with EV1 injector harness. That's not really that bad though. $33.59. I mean, I'm wrong. It's not fucking cheap.
Well, type in 351 high ram.
351 Dominator?
No, 351 high ram.
No. Leave me alone, dog. No.
Nope.
God damn, where's it going to show it at? All I see is a bunch of fucking nuts and bolts.
What?
I don't see that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, hold on a second. Maybe I need to put intake right there on the end. Okay,
Yep.
Here we go. 351 Windsor Ford high ram EFI manifold.
You see that setup?
Yeah, I'm sure you'd probably go with the black one, right?
Wow, there's one that's got an 80 or a 95. There's two of them. There's one that's got a 95 millimeter throttle body and one that has 105.
Let's see which one this is right here.
But if you type in high ram, they show you the straight ones. If you type in side mount,
side mount
high ram, yeah.
Here it is right here, side mount.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. Some people think they look stupid.
Do they make them? Do they make them in black finish on the side
I don't
mount?
know. You can paint them.
Well, see, they make them in the black.
Dude, what color do you think that intake's going to be?
Oh, I'm sure if you get it, it's going to be black.
No, it's going to be red.
No, you're not going that much red.
He's going everything, boy.
I'm full whore, baby.
It's not bad though. The one with the 95 millimeter throttle body's not bad.
Full whore.
41.95.
I painted my freaking brake booster fucking clown red, dude.
I noticed. I seen that. I noticed that. Hey, let me ask you something. Why would they charge more for the 95 millimeter than they would for the 105 millimeter?
No, they're the same price.
Bullshit. I was here looking at them. No, they're not either.
I looked at them earlier today. They're the same price. You got a crazy computer and a crazy website.
Dude, I'm here looking at it right now.
The
side mount with the 95 millimeter throttle body is $941.95. The same one with the 105 is $847.76. I'm looking straight at it right now.
They were the same price when I last looked at them.
Well, they just dropped this one $100 fucking in.
Well, I don't want 105.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, and the other thing is, remember that 90 millimeter AccuFab I bought?
Yep.
Like it's still on Facebook for sale. I haven't got no bites on it.
Really?
I'm probably going to use that on this car. But the only problem is it's a V band, so I got to get a pipe made with a V band on it. So
Just in case you think I'm lying to you, fool, and I ain't.
Fool.
At least
You
I'm
see
really.
the helicopters? I'll show you helicopters.
And there's the link right there. If you think I'm lying, fool, there's the link. Straight to this page.
So I'm downloading the scanner now, Ken.
Okay. I need to email you the layout file and the channel file.
I would appreciate that.
That way you'll have the same layout I use. I have the correct channels to log.
Yeah. Oh.
And then I'll also have to send you your OS code and kind of walk you through. If you have TeamViewer, if you have been an ass. All right, Sean, do not get her going, please. Anybody want a fucking dog?
Hell no, I got one over here that's farting my ass out of this bedroom right now.
Mine are with the wife right now.
Retard.
You see that, Funky?
Hold on.
You just click on that link.
The hammers.
It shows the one with the 105 millimeter actually $100 cheaper than the one with the 95 millimeter.
yeah, I see that. They were the same price the other day. Imagine that sucker red.
Yeah, imagine that sucker red. I think it would look so much better black.
Full horror. You gotta go with my vision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as long as you do me one favor, do not paint the AC compressor blue.
Oh, that would just clash.
You ain't lying because
Dude,
every time you pop
I
the
keep
hood on
telling
Black
people-
Sunshine, it's so pretty and also
What people
blue
see,
AC compressor.
what people keep saying, you're putting too much red. I said I want to open up that hood at a car show and red just vomit their eyes and mind.
Okay.
And if that wasn't enough, they're gonna open up the inside of it and see all the nice porno red inside.
Yeah, if I say everything on that car is gonna be red, inside, outside, under the
it's
hood,
not.
everything.
You gotta understand, it's not distasteful freaking painting like you see. I seen somebody show like an engine bay. I can't remember what color it was, but they spray painted everything. They just spray paint all the wiring harnesses,
Holy
the hoses.
Wow.
I'm like, that's not what I'm doing. Mine is components that are being,
Painted, yeah.
painted. It's like I'm not painting the water pump. The water pump's gonna be there. The pulleys are gonna be red. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say, holy shit.
Paint
Those will be
everything.
black and everything.
But see, you're painting a car. What? Wild Strawberry, right?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay.
That's what the engine bay is right now.
Yeah. See, the Wild Strawberry really don't show up on camera.
Dude,
really
my
good.
GoPro makes it look like hell. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. It looks like shit. I'm like,
GoPro. Their color on GoPro is horrible.
it never used to be like that.
What
but I'm like,
GoPro do you have?
huh?
What year? Which model is it?
I got a GoPro 10.
Yeah, the GoPro 10. And what setting do you have for the color? Are you using
I don't know.
GoPro color or are you using their HDR or whatever it's called?
I don't know. I got to look at
Yeah,
it.
their color.
I had it all set up, but
Their color saturation's kind of crap anymore.
Ken, you got a brand new 11, don't you?
I don't have an 11. I've heard too many bad things about it.
I'm asking
no,
Ken.
11s
Ken,
aren't bad. 10s and 11s aren't bad because they got a new processor.
say, Ken,
10.
you got.
Think
Okay, you
mine.
got a 10.
I have a
What?
10.
It's the 10 or 11.
Say,
Yeah.
didn't one of y'all or something get a brand new GoPro not long ago?
No, not the iPhone.
Gary.
Oh, Gary got. Okay, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Gary got an 11, but
Okay.
yeah, the reason GoPro 9s and 8s and 7s all were freezing up is because they had the same processor as the 5, and they kept putting more features to it, and it just couldn't take it no more, and it was just overheating and all that other shit. And
I liked my 5. In fact, the 5 was one of my favorite ones.
Well, that was the first year of the processor, so that one's going to be okay because there's not that much crap packed into it like they did the other ones.
But my 5 seems to be the only one that has a GPS on it that works.
My 7, I like it.
I could care less about a GPS on my camera.
Did you say you liked your
The
7?
reason I like the GPS is for when I do track days. With the GPS on it, you can track it and you can actually get it on the map, and it's good for following things. And I could do that with my 5. And when I moved on, I turned the GPS on every one of them. They just don't work.
Yeah.
But next time I track, I do have the Garmin set up for my car, so I'll be putting that in.
That's why I got the 10 because they said they got a new processor, so everything will be better, and it is. It's better than that 7 I had. Man, that thing was a piece of crap.
Oh, and I love that. I love the front-facing camera on it for when you're videoing yourself because you can see. It's really nice.
I had that with my Osmo Action. I got one of those too.
I've heard though that as of right now, like between the 11, if you're going to get something new, you get the DJI 3. Their third cam, their newest action cam.
Yeah, I haven't heard. I've heard mixed things about them. It's cool, but yeah, I got. They're the ones who had the facing camera first.
Yeah.
This is a great camera. I bought this when I got sick of the GoPros.
Which one is that? The Osmo?
Osmo Action.
Yeah, I
How
heard
much-
it's pretty
And
good.
how much does that setup cost? Funky.
This right here, they don't sell them no more, but if you go on eBay, I imagine they're pretty cheap, I guess.
Weren't there's like 3 when they were new? 300?
Yeah. But this thing I used the shit out of this thing.
So
I actually, for filming, I use my old Sony A5000 camera the most for filming in the garage.
Yeah, if you're setting it up though.
Yeah.
Otherwise it's shaky.
Well, let me ask everybody, since I'm on an Android, and I know Funky and Ken probably cannot say a damn thing about this because they're Apple dudes. But everybody else, does anybody else use a good free Android editing software? A free one, not
If I
fucking
do
something
any
you pay for.
editing, I do it on my computer.
Okay.
Well, all I can tell you, man, is you're on a computer. You're on a computer right now, right?
Yeah, I got a really, really fucking nice ass computer. So
Okay. There's usually like a free editing program on those.
okay, I need to check it out. With the Windows
Yeah.
10?
I guess. I don't know. I hate Windows. It's bullshit.
That's what I got. So Windows.
Hey, I will tell you this much, Salty. If you ever go and buy you a Mac and use it, you will be like, the only reason I have a regular PC is for my tuning stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mac is the way to go, and iMovie is by far
Yeah,
free.
that's all I
Mac.
ever use.
It's the best editing software out there.
It's
Very
the best
friendly.
free editing software out there. The best editing software is Adobe.
Well, yeah, that's hands down.
That costs so much money.
But I was about to finish it off with, for a new person to editing and somebody's not want to spend a lot of money, a Mac with iMovie is the best. Now, if you got a ton of money,
Everything is there right there.
yeah. Well, if you got a ton of money, Adobe is badass.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but what sucks about that is it's a subscription. I hate that. It's like I just want the program. Don't make
I just want to buy the program one time. Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you what. Somebody
Everybody's going to subscription models.
Somebody
Everybody.
give me a bunch of money for this brand new Alienware laptop I got, and I go buy me a Mac.
Just go buy you a Mac.
I got a brand new fucking Alienware fucking laptop over here.
And it's a good laptop.
You damn right it is. It better be.
So
That's all I have to say. It better be.
You need to go ahead and buy Adobe video editing software and call it good.
See, Holly's a bunch of chumps for making you have to use a Windows computer. Because all I did was buy a little netbook for that shit.
Yeah,
'Cause
I went to Walmart and I got an HP computer. It cost me like $400,
Yeah.
and it works perfect for because HP tuners, all that stuff is got to be Windows based also.
Yeah.
So I bought it just for that, and it
Well,
worked.
see, all I'm
I
saying
got-
is since
Mine's
I
a
got
netbook that's got Windows 10 and it's slow as shit, but it does what it needs to for as far as tunes and whatnot. But
yeah,
and that was like $200. So
all I'm saying is since I got the damn, I'm gonna try to start doing everything off my phone since I spent all this damn money on this damn new phone. I just want a good free program so I can learn to edit on, and then once I get down to where I'm decent and stuff, I don't mind investing in a program at that point.
Okay.
But I don't want to spend money on something I'm just learning on.
Okay.
There was a program.
Salty?
Go ahead.
Shotcut. SHOTCUT.
Shotcut, and it's free.
What I use, and it's free.
Okay. Because me and
And
you
they
got the same
update it
phone.
all the time.
Okay, because me and you, because you got an S22 Ultra, that's what I got. So
Yeah, but I don't do that on my phone. That's on my computer. I download everything that I'm gonna edit from my phone onto my computer.
yeah, I can do
I
that
don't-
since I got an Android. I can put it on my Windows computer. It's not a problem.
Yeah,
the thing
because Shotcut's made for Windows. It's not made for the Android.
the thing I hate about like GoPros is I gotta freaking download the videos off the freaking SD card. Whereas my phone, all I do is just airdrop it to my computer.
It's not boosted.
That's
It's not
much easier.
Airdrop it. What?
Boosted in the house.
I cannot move to Apple. I can't do it. I'm dead set against it, and I won't.
I tell you what,
So Woody, is that program any good? And 91, is that program any good?
When I first started YouTube, I used a really, really nice laptop with like video editing software, and I tried every ones, and then they would act up and sit there and wait for a minute. And Caleb was always, Foxcast, he was always like, man, just go get a Mac. And I was against Mac. I didn't mind the iPhone. I didn't want a Mac PC. I don't want a Mac. I don't want a Mac. I don't want a Mac. I finally went and bought a Mac, and I go to turn it on, and it pops right up, and I'm like, wow, that's really freaking fast. And then I start using iMovie, and it never freezes, never stops, and I'm like, this is badass. Mac does not have all the shit in the background running that Windows does, and it's so much.
My computer works that fast, and it's Windows, but that's because I built it just for video editing.
See,
Okay, check this out. Here's a great here's a great comparison. When I heard about having to get another computer to run this Holly software, I didn't know exactly what I needed. So I went out and bought a Chromebook, right? And then it was like $200, right? And then somebody goes, no, you have to have a Windows computer to run that. I was like, huh? That's when I realized Chrome is its own operating system, right? So when I turn that computer on, boom, pops right up. Everything's pretty snappy on it. I'm like, damn, 64 gigs of memory, and I think it had 8 gigs of RAM or whatever, or 4. I don't remember. They had the same one. So when I had to take it back and I got the Windows, I got the same computer, but it was a Windows. Same configuration. I turned that on and I waited, brand new out of the box, for that thing to turn on. Finally got turned on. And every time I tried to do something on there, setting up emails because I was getting tunes through emails, it took forever to do anything. If you want to go surf on the web, fuck you. I ain't doing it. You know?
Because I was looking at, I was going to buy another laptop because I was like, I'll just buy another. And Caleb, and I called Caleb and I was like, look, there's a Mac over here, but the processor and all that, nothing's as fast as this other Windows. He's like, trust me, you will never look back. And I got it home. And I'm like,
which Mac laptop do you have?
I had the regular
iMac,
one.
MacBook Pro, MacBook Air.
I got the MacBook Air, and it's fast as hell, and it does everything I need to do.
Just
everybody's like, So instead of spending the big money to have more hard drive, all I did was get a 2 gig external hard drive, and I don't have to worry about nothing.
I probably more than 2 gigs.
Do I now?
Probably more than 2 gigs.
No, 2 terabytes. I'm sorry, 2 terabytes.
$9.99 for the
2 terabytes.
the older
I'm
one.
fucking off in La La Land. Thank you, man.
It's
$2
$1,000 now to buy a MacBook Air M1, or you can get the one with the M2 chip for like $200 more.
Okay, I was just fixing to ask y'all, how much is a decent Mac?
It's
so I
expensive.
know what I'm buying.
About
Trust me,
$1,200.
the Mac is not going to be as much as I paid for my laptop.
It's probably and maybe not, but and the Macs do. I mean, they're not cheap, but at the same time, you get what you pay for, man. You know.
Well, like I said, I can sell mine right now because it's Christmas time, and I can sell an Alienware gaming laptop easy. It's not a problem to sell that laptop.
See,
All
I mean,
gotta do
right
is
now I'm
put it out
on.
there and it's
What
gone.
are you doing on the MacBook though?
So what now?
What are you doing?
I don't game on a laptop, dude. I got a big fucking gaming desktop.
See, the
what I game
computer I'm on right now is a MacBook Pro with the M1 chip, which is Apple's chip, which is way better than the Intel.
Mhm.
This thing is just as long as I keep the hard drive clear, because I only have 256 gigs of memory.
Okay, you saying it's way better than the Intel chip is kind of a misnomer. It's a different type of chip.
Yeah,
Well,
but see, Pink,
way
since
snappier,
you're the technical guy, so you're gonna start
I
talking
am.
about technical shit that none of us are gonna be able to understand. So I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be talking way above all of our heads.
Oh no, the M1 and M2 chips are awesome.
So I'm just saying, so if I take what 15, 16, 1700 bucks, I can get me a good MacBook.
Oh yeah,
For that price.
Oh yeah, for that much money, you get a real good one.
Yeah,
We
you get a
almost
Mac-
lost Ken there.
You get a MacBook Pro.
I think we're still lost, Ken. I think he froze. Move, Ken. Move your
He's
head.
there. He can hear us.
No, he froze. He froze.
Holding still on purpose. He's gonna blink.
Man, this fucking dog has got to quit farting. She's fucking killing me. God damn. Dude, she's right behind my head, dude, laying on my
Hey,
bed.
get the matches, man. Get the matches.
Dude, she's
He's
a
gonna blow his
fucking
house up.
dude, she's a Pomeranian. If I get a match near her, fucking she's gonna go up like a fucking ball of flame. You
Is
know
she
how
gonna
much
shoot
hair
like
a
a-
Pomeranian's
like a-
got?
Like a fur ball,
Ah, man.
fur fireball.
Ken, move your head to see. Are you froze?
You get a MacBook Pro 13-inch for $12.99.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool then. If I can get something
How
like
many?
that, that's fine.
How much memory?
Yeah, and how much? And how much hard drive?
64 GPU, up to 24 gig. I don't know how much. 2 terabyte storage.
Oh, there you go. 2 terabyte storage. Damn, for
But
$12.99.
I didn't configure it. I'm just on the Apple website right now. That's all.
Oh,
Because I know my Alienware laptop, I got 8 terabyte storage on it.
yeah. You won't get that on Mac.
Yeah.
But you don't need that on Mac.
If you
they got a
if
13,
you
a
do,
14,
you're
and
gonna
a
pay for
16.
it.
But my desktop, my gaming Alienware that I got here, I got 20 terabytes on it, so I'm good.
I mean, you can get if you go up in price or up in memory, you're gonna pay for it.
And then
Yeah, Apple
do it.
thinks your shit don't stink and they charge for it.
Well, I mean, you can get the thing about it is you can get an external 2 terabyte external hard drive.
Well,
I
no
just bought-
no offense, and I'm sure you can build one cheaper. But Pinks, have you ever went on Alienware's website and look at their high end
There's
gamers?
500,
They think their shit don't stink either.
and I just got
Yeah,
it.
no, Alienware's overpriced.
Yeah,
No, I can't build a laptop cheaper because it's a laptop.
yeah. See, I used to build all my old desktops for gaming,
I
but
still build my
technology has done went way past my knowledge. So I just
Good,
go
Adam.
buy the shit already built.
Same plug-in parts.
Oh,
Parts
fuck
plug
that.
in together. It's
My
easy.
but you understand, my eyes have gotten so bad now, I can't see to connect everything anymore.
Then buy the bigger stuff.
Fuck that! I just buy that shit already built. I ain't got to fuck with it.
There you go.
I'll make it easier. I ain't got to strain my eyes. I just plug that bitch up, load it up, and start playing on it.
You
So
solved it.
this kills me. The MacBook Pro 13-inch is only $12.99. You jump to the 14-inch, it goes to $19.99.
Yep.
Damn, for 1 more inch?
Yeah. And then
That's
the 16-inch is $2,500.
Yep.
Dude, that's like a
Now add a few terabytes of memory to that.
Dude, that's like a wife after the first year of marriage. Nothing
Oh,
cheap
okay.
anymore.
Okay, so that comes with 16 gig of memory and
That's
1
it.
terabyte hard drive. And then
1
if you go to
terabyte.
32 gig of memory, it jumps $1,000 to $3,500 for just 16 gig. That's ridiculous.
Kind of poop is
Okay,
that?
well, let me ask y'all something. What do I need for a good starter Mac?
13-inch would be fine.
No, what I'm saying is
Yeah, I
for
got 13 inches.
storage, memory, things like that. What is a good starter?
All I did is buy the MacBook Air. It's like $1,000, and I bought a 2 terabyte external hard drive, and I've been using that ever since.
Yep.
Okay, well, if that's all I need, then that's what I'll jump on then.
Yeah, because I got
And you need the free iMovie that comes with it.
my MacBook Pro that I'm on right now has got 256 gig. My phone's got 256 gigs.
Well, see, Woody, now I didn't like my
mine has
iPhone.
512.
I didn't like my iPhone, and I'm blaming that shit on Ken because I called him before I bought one, and I told him, I asked him, I said, what kind of iPhone do I need to buy? He goes, the iPhone 11 is a good phone. I bought that motherfucker, and I absolutely hated that piece of shit.
It's a good phone.
Huh?
When you're
It's a
used to
good phone.
Android and you're deeply
Well,
entrenched in Android,
Well, I was just glad that somebody stole it out of the front seat of my truck because it let me go buy a new Android.
I'm still on iPhone 11, and I love it.
Well, if I do ever switch back to an iPhone, I'm gonna go ahead and jump up and get the new 14. So
Well, I mean, if you got that kind of money, I mean, you go for
hell,
it.
I just bought a fucking
right.
S22 Ultra. Trust me, they ain't fucking cheap either. I promise.
Mine's
See,
phone is still
here's me, right?
mine's still at 12.
I'm on an 11 still. Now, when I get a 14, the 20 will be out.
Yeah.
Well, see, I've already had 11 and I didn't like it, so I don't know if I'll jump straight to the I don't know if I'll jump straight to the 14, but I'll probably jump to a what is that last one, a 12 plus or 13 or whatever the fuck it was before that.
What'd you not like about the 11?
I don't think it was the phone per se. I just think it was just a big change coming from an Android, then going to an iPhone, and I think all that change was just like, fuck this. Why does the iPhone make everything so damn complicated?
That's the thing about it. It's not complicated. It's very simple.
It is very simple.
You've got this. When I jump on an Android, I'm like, how am I supposed to? Like, I'm just looking at it. I'm like, okay, where do I go? And I'm like, you know what? This is stupid. Go back to iPhone.
Huh. See, that's the way I felt going from an Android to an iPhone.
iPhone is simple. That's like the Mac. The Mac is so much simpler, so much easier, so much, but it just, I mean, it's what it is.
I wouldn't mind having another iPhone, but my problem is my eyes done got so bad. I need a bigger phone. I just don't need the iPhone 11. Don't get me wrong, it's a decent sized phone. It's just a little bit too small.
Oh, I guess out there.
Yeah.
Giant size tablet.
I just need a bigger phone. That's all.
Get the freaking Samsung Fold.
Well, yeah. But I think I want to. I think after this one I just got, I think the next move, I think I'm gonna go back to iPhone because it just seems like iPhones and Mac just seems to offer better shit for like editing video software, shit like that. Everybody,
they're known for back in the day, probably still being the graphic type computer for graphic arts and stuff like that. And
they've always been better for that.
Yeah.
And I've heard Ken talk nothing but good things about it, and Funky's the same way. And not only them two, but other people that use them for editing and stuff. They just said the iPhone is just way easier. So,
oof, it's cold out, man. I'm cold. I'm outside right now.
Barbecue Mike says, "I get whatever phone the wife tells me to get."
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
I get my wife the phone that I have. That way she can't be upset about the one I have.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm just glad I don't have a wife.
I'm not.
I am.
You need a wife.
After you have the kind of ex-wife I had, dude, it's hard to have another wife.
You know what? I said the same
Oh,
thing. And it
shit.
took years. It took me a good 20 years before I could do it again. But I'm happy with my wife.
You know, when I went to go to get something to drink, it's snowing heavy out there. It's probably 1.5 feet of snow out there.
Seriously?
A foot and a
Yeah.
half?
Oh yeah.
And
Well-
my question to you again is, why the fuck do you live up there? 'Cause that
I don't
is
mind
too
it.
much fucking snow.
What part of the state are you in? Are you in like southwest, southeast?
What?
He's in Grand Rapids.
You're in Michigan, right?
Yeah.
He's in Grand Rapids.
Rapids.
Oh, Grand Rapids. Okay.
Yeah, the Lake Michigan she can really pummel you, man.
Snow effect or lake effect, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, New York was supposed to get a lot of lake effect snow too.
Well, let me ask you something. Is that a foot and a half that just fell today?
No, it's been overnight and cumulative, but well,
But
see,
still,
it
you're basically
started out-
talking.
It started out during the day. Was it yesterday?
But you're talking about basically in a 48-hour period, right?
Yeah, it was yesterday that when I was at work, we got about 5 inches, but the ground's not frozen, so it's kind of like melting off a little bit until the ground gets frozen, and then overnight there was like another 6 inches of snow.
You see what Mike said? I didn't need to hear that funky damn it.
Well, it's supposed to
he's
get
trying
warmer, I
to get
think.
home, so now he knows when he gets to come home to.
I don't mind winter. Winter don't bother me.
I hate fucking snow.
Me and you both, Ken. That's why
Yeah,
I
see?
live down here in the South. When we get it, we get maybe a 1 inch, and then about a day later, it's like it never fucking snowed. I love it.
Snowball fight.
Every once in a while,
Snowball fights.
every once in a while we can get heavy snow up here, but
It just don't last long. That's the good thing about it.
well, most of the time it's gone pretty quick most of the time.
Yeah, dude. The last time I'm gonna tell you, the last blizzard, and that's what we called a blizzard. Now, like Funky's, his 1.5 days of snow is more than any blizzard I think we've ever had. But when we get a blizzard, I think the last blizzard we had was back in, what was it, 90, 93, 92, 93? And we got 8 inches in one night. And it was in March because it snowed in the NASCAR race. The NASCAR race was here. They couldn't race. And dude, it shut our entire fucking state down. Literally.
I lived down there for a minute, and they said there was going to be a trace of snow, and I went to the grocery store, and the bread and milk was gone.
Yeah, no eggs, no bread, no
Yeah.
milk, no butter.
There was like
it's all gone.
It was like the apocalypse, and there was like this one smashed loaf of bread laying there on the rack, and I'm like, I was like, what's going on?
2011 in Columbus, Georgia, there was 4 inches. And 2011, 4 inches in Columbus, Georgia? Hell, we might have got that shit up here too, but hell, that's 2011. That's damn 12 years ago. I remember shit.
12 here. We got 12 inches in one night.
God almighty.
And let me tell you, that was in April.
Damn.
Yep. I think it's first week of April. I got it on my phone. I have to go back and find it. It's 2011, 2010, 2011, maybe 12. It was somewhere in that area. It was 12 inches of snow.
Yeah, I got a couple of pictures. It was April Fool's Day a few years back, and it freaking snowed like probably a foot. April 1st. And then the next day I took a picture, it was all gone.
Oh.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can
Because it was a
never
bright,
remember.
sunshiny day and 50 degrees.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what, in my lifetime here in Georgia, I don't think I've ever seen a foot of snow. In all my 52 years of living, I don't think I've ever seen a foot.
No, That's nothing, man. When I was a kid, it's so funny because we got this snow and they closed schools around here, and I'm like, it's really not that bad.
Dude,
You
if
know?
it snows a quarter of an inch, they close all the schools here.
I know it wasn't
Ain't
even that,
nothing open.
It wasn't that bad. The roads were clear and everything. I'm like, what the hell, dude?
When I was in school,
when I was a kid, man, it snowed. I mean, we would get literally 2 feet of snow where I used to live, and the buses would come.
When I was in school, though, I know in North Carolina, if there was forecast for snow, didn't have to actually snow. If they forecast it, they'd shut school down. Just because they had no equipment back then to deal with it. None.
They're pussifying this country, man. Back in the day, we'd go to school. And another thing is, if it's too cold, they'll cancel school. I'm like,
Yeah, they do that shit here too.
I remember being 20 below and we're standing at the bus stop. Give me a break.
Dude, they cancel school here all the time for black ice. Literally all the fucking time.
Well, I don't blame them. Your people in the South don't know how to drive and that kind of shit.
Hell, they don't know how to drive in the fucking sunshine, much less in snow and ice.
Last year, I was year 4. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I took that turbo kit that I sold. It might have been a year 4 last. Hell, I can't remember. It's been a while. But anyway, we had that big snow and ice here, and I took out. We thought it was going to melt, and I took out, and it started in. And luckily, I was in the 4-wheel drive truck. We went 3 hours drive one way, and it was like by the time we got there, it was like ice everywhere. Drove all the way back that night.
Damn.
The only time I puckered was going over Tennessee River Bridge because it goes up and comes back down. Oh, that was little. But other than that, I was rolling. But everybody else was like pulling over the side of the road and stopping. I was just driving right by them.
I'm gonna tell you what.
I drive.
Try that shit, Ken, in a tractor and trailer with about 95,000 pounds.
I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good.
I'm gonna
Try
have to
that
say
shit.
no. Even with all those wheels, you don't have enough brake and stopping power because on ice everything slides.
Oh yeah.
Well, look at that shit that happened in Texas a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
The
You
ice
see them-
storm?
Yeah, you see them freaking cars just smashed. I mean, you were watching people and getting killed.
Oh, yeah.
When you were watching that video, it was just like, this is unbelievable, man.
Didn't you get stuck there, Pinks, coming through there during the ice storm?
That was this last winter.
Yeah, that was last year, right?
I got
No.
stuck in that
I think that was 2020, wasn't it?
No, I think it was last year because Woody, if I remember right.
They had an ice storm this year in January. I was in it. I
The
was
one-
stuck in Amarillo for 3 days. I think it was.
Yes, the one that shut down all the damn. That's when the big controversy was over all the windmills being froze up and shit. They wasn't nobody. A lot of people didn't have any power.
Yeah, that one I think happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That was 2020 where it got that bad. The one
Yeah.
this year wasn't that bad, but it was bad enough to shut down the roads. And me pulling a big trailer, it wasn't happening.
So y'all can keep all that shit. That's why I live down here. I love it.
You know, that's
Somebody is sleepy, man, because he cannot quit rubbing his eyes.
No, I had something on my damn hand and I rubbed my eyes, and now I can't stop rubbing them because now they burn.
Uh-oh.
I had something on my damn hands. I ain't no damn telling.
You need to go outside.
So this is weird. So when I'm on Streamlab,
You go outside.
Funky's avatar is black, but on YouTube it's white.
Okay, I think all these farts, I think her turd is done percolated. This motherfucker needs to go outside now. Thank God. So I'm gonna drop down just in case, Funky, you end this before I get back in here.
Okay.
Or better yet, I'll just stay right here, and if somebody else wants on the panel, just kick my ass out.
No, I'll probably cut this off here.
Okay, Sublime, are you going live?
I don't know.
He will.
As far as I can. Give me like 10 minutes.
Told you.
Okay, cool.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna stay here and watch a little TV, and I'm going to sleep.
You do that.
Everybody, y'all have a good night.
I like that
And
white
we'll see
card that's on
you
that
around.
avatar right there.
Take care, Ken.
It's
I gotta finish watching Knows Nonsense Know How.
Yeah, I like that white
The Mach
color.
one?
Yeah, it looks good, man. With
The
that
Mach-
Cobra bumper on the front.
Yeah, I like that car. It's one of my it's not that fast, but still one of my favorite. It's one of my most favorite cars right now. So
Dude, it ain't got to be fast to be enjoyable, man. That's all that matters.
Never.
All right, later, guys.
Later,
Yeah.
guys. Funky, thank you, buddy. Always my pleasure, bud.
See you guys.
And we'll see every one of y'all guys in Kermit's fucking live feed here shortly.
Yeah.
Thumbs
Later,
up. Okay. Out.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Later.